Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Speaker Brains with the most unprofessional music critics on the internet, Travis, Zach, and Josh.
Now back to SB News.
What up, everybody? It's the whole Bloody Chuckles crew with us today. We got Josh, David, Zach, and me. What up? And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And this is a Speaker Brains news. I know you guys on YouTube can't tell because everything looks the same. There's no production over here unless it's a music video.
Low budget as fuck, just a camera and guys in chairs.
Exactly, and a bunch of beer. Whole
Four
lot
fat
of
guys in a video.
What you taking on, man?
Four fat guys in a camera.
Four fat fucks. That should be the name of it. Alright, that's our next album right there.
Four fat fucks and a guitar.
So, a lot of cool stuff happened recently, and some not so cool we'll get to toward the end of this. But we got a bunch of little song reviews here we're going to talk about. First off, we got to talk about System of a Down
dropping news. System of a Down.
Dropping it like it's hot.
Yeah, it was hot. They fucking dropped it.
I myself was not expecting them to ever. Because how the drummer is just like, we're never going to do anything. I hate how my band can't get along.
And the bassist was like, we might do something.
Right.
But in the background, we're actually recording something.
Serge is like, I'm trying to be a legit artist. Fucking Darren's like, dude, let's just give the fans what they want. And they finally came and fucking did it. Gave 2 songs.
That's better than songs.
Alright, I hate to rain on your parade.
Uh-oh.
They're actually not System of a Down songs.
But see,
They're
they're
Scars on Broadway.
They actually are, because he even said that he made them their Scars on Broadway songs, but he said he wanted to use them for
It's Scars on Broadway with Serge.
But didn't he say the same thing about that second Scars album that dropped? So who's to say these 2 songs aren't just brand new? That album dropped.
Well, they are
2
brand
years
new.
ago.
No, they are brand new, but he wrote them. They were going to be Scars on Broadway songs. But he decided that he wants to try to make it a System of a Down song. Partly because it probably would garner more people to pay. I paid more than I should have to get it.
Scars on Broadway.
I donated $20 just 2 songs.
Right on. Save those kids, man.
No, it's not kids, it's Armenia.
Save Armenia, man.
But like I said,
It's got a dragon on the blade.
because you can listen to it and you can tell it's Scars on Broadway.
So do you
it's
get
so
a digital
strong.
copy or do you get a physical copy?
It's extremely strong, Darren. Serge, you can hear him, but
See, I'm not going to
it's
say
Serge-y.
it's extremely strong, Darren. I'm not going to say it's Scars on Broadway. It's System
Well, that's
of a Down.
what the last 2 albums
It's
were.
hypnotized and mesmerized.
Well, yeah, it's
System of a
Darren.
Down.
It's still Darren.
But I mean,
It's
I can
mostly
understand
Darren.
that musically, but like song wise, it
Darren
still
wrote-
sounds like a Serge song.
Well, Serge is singing. But
Serge singing, but I mean, Scars on Broadway, like, I was surprised as much as I did not hear the whininess of Darren Malakian.
I hear more.
have you listened to the new Scars album?
I unfortunately don't care for Scars on
Okay,
Broadway.
no, he actually he's lyrically gotten a very
The
good.
new Scars.
It's not lyrically, it's vocals. I
No,
hate
he
his
is.
vocals.
Well, that's still lyrically. He is very good.
Love his vocals.
I
You
might- I'll
cannot
have to
tell the
give it a
difference
try.
between that and System, other than the fact you don't have the
I
Post
gave
and
the
Surge
first
voice.
Scars on Broadway album a try, and I hated it. So maybe the new one, he might.
The new Scars was
he
really
might
Sounds
have
good.
a
grown
lot
up.
more like System of
Is
Down.
it more grown up?
Minus Surge's opposite voice to his.
And
That's what
I
it's
could say the same thing about Surge's last solo album, Harakiri. It sounds closer to System of a Down stuff than his
Minus
other solo
Darren's
ones
guitar
did.
and Darren's vocals.
Exactly. Because, man, that Imperfect Harmonies is dog shit. Man, what a piece of shit.
But
Darren
so many
Malakian and Serge are like peanut butter and jelly. They go great together. Separately, nobody wants to just.
It's like I've
jelly.
always said. It's like Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel with Genesis. It's like there's sometimes you get 2 vocals that match so well together.
Paul
When they're
McCartney
apart,
and,
it's kind of like
McCartney
you're
and
missing
Lennon.
something.
Yeah, you know.
When they're apart, you're just missing something.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
But
Exactly.
as band members are like oil and water.
Right. I mean,
Because it's really Darren's. System of a Down is really Darren's band. Serge didn't even like. He even said he really didn't even like the music they made.
Yeah,
anyway.
but you
It's
can't
not his
have a
style.
System of a Down without Serge's vocals.
You can't.
Like if Darren Malakis
Not
like,
yet.
we're gonna do it,
Yeah,
we're gonna
not
make a
yet.
System song.
All they gotta do
and
is
no
find somebody who can
Serge is
sing
in
like
it.
Serge, and that's all you
It's
need.
not System of a Down.
All we need is Sacha Baron Cohen to get up in there with that Borat voice.
Wow,
Sing with that Borat.
Seriously, he could do it.
Sing with that Borat voice.
Because Darren writes most of the music now anyway, so
I mean,
Kazakhstan.
he's always been a big writer,
but
though.
there will
like-
never be. Everyone's all, there's going to be a new album. No, they already said it was just a 2 thing. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really
Just
looking
for-
for a new album.
I'd still love a new album, but hey, these two
It ain't gonna
songs, I'm gonna take what I can get, man.
Both of them were hit and miss for me, though.
Cause
Yeah, it
most-
was digital on Bandcamp, and it was minimum $2, but you can give whatever you want.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
at the
it's
time.
and free on eBay. Or no, it's free on
Amazon.
YouTube.
It's
Yeah,
free
but-
on Amazon too.
It's
It's on
system
Amazon.
for me.
It's
I
on
you
get
gotta,
it.
you help the artists with their cause. Like they're not making money off of it.
Yeah,
but
they
they're
make no
giving-
money off of it.
They're giving
System
that
Down
money
does not
to a
make
good
any money.
cause and shit. Totally here for
Well,
it.
Serge wouldn't make a dime off of it anyway. You know?
He's just happy. Well, none of them looks happy to be there if you saw that music video.
Well,
didn't
John
see-
and
that was
Darren
his
were
video?
the bassist. Was always
This
Sam
is
was
it.
always,
Somebody
this is it.
needed me.
He's always happy to be there.
I'm here,
always-
guys.
Basically, it's like
Every shot of the band is this.
Oh well, that's because it was just literally
Well,
just
I
being
mean,
serious.
they gotta make
It's
it.
It
recorded.
was a
They're-
serious,
they're
real
serious
serious
songs.
meeting.
It is that
They're-
video. That video is filled with
Super
such
serious.
strong ass imagery. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
right now, that video is filled with some super strong imagery.
And of course, you got all the fucking
I
privileged
didn't know
white
they
kids
really
trying to
touching
make
your
it about
ass.
fucking Trump and Biden. I'm like,
Right,
fuck
no,
off out of here.
that's
That has
about-
nothing
that's
to
about
do
a whole
with your
nother
business.
Nothing to do
place.
with that. They're not. I don't.
This is a whole nother fucking breed
They
of people
rarely
over
ever
here.
make like
This
that
is about a
kind of
fucking
American-
genocide.
Right.
This ain't about fucking
This is
Trump
child
or Biden.
soldier shit.
That's what they're what I mean.
People
Mesmerized
are,
was
here's
a
the
lot of
thing:
that.
white America is going to steal anything for their cause. So let's talk about the first one first. Let's talk about Protectors of the Land.
Protect the land.
Protect the Land. There you go. The more ballady track. The music video's got a lot of strong imagery, and
I know there was a video.
But that's another reason why
Yeah,
you can tell
there's
these
both
are kind of closer to Scar songs. They're not very long lyrically.
Yeah,
They pretty much
I
repeat
think-
the same thing, just like how
Yeah,
most
I kinda
Scars
do.
Yeah.
Where System of a Down songs, they
That's
actually
what
a lot,
Hypnotized
they
Me
a lot of
It
shit.
I mean, it sounded like to me
But
like
I love
obviously, without like I said, without Serge's voice, it's obviously it could have been Scars on Broadway.
That's
But
what
like,
he made it for. He made it for the next album.
Yeah.
He said he's going to use it now.
I get the word.
Shit's getting
we've
worse.
had a lot of there's been a lot of bands throughout time that have always come out with songs and albums and stuff that have been like dedicated to a cause.
Yeah.
And I get it, but to me, I was like, well, I'm not Armenian, so I don't really have. And I get it. I feel sad.
they're not white America.
So
I can't relate.
I mean, I don't relate to the lyrically now. So when I went into this,
the video
these two-
helps, man.
Right.
The video helps.
But I went into these two songs by music because I'm
Yeah.
firsthand I'm a musician before anything, and I love music. So
Tell you.
this to me, being a new, it sounded like System of a Down, but it was slow. I mean, I didn't.
It's a ballad
As
track.
a music, I didn't like it. I like Humanoids better, like a lot.
Humanoids is my favorite out of the
Yeah,
two.
that was a fantastic song.
Double.
I mean, it was good, I guess, but it was just kind of like, all right, cool, System of a
They
Down.
reminded
yay.
me-
Ironically, I already know all the
Mesmerized
words to
to
both
the-
songs already.
Well, we know
Let's do
you're
it
a
so
super fan though. There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
I'm
I
not
am
a super
super fan.
fan. Like I love System of a Down. They're the.
I gave
you know,
him 20
I
bucks
know
for two
more.
songs.
I know how to
$10
play more
song.
System of a Down songs than I do anything else because they're not like extremely difficult. But I mean, musically I like System of a Down, but I just didn't care for that song, Protect the Land, right? But I
It's not
like.
my favorite out of the two, but it's a damn good song with damn good meaning, and that's all there is to it. at the
Yeah.
end of
I
the
was
day.
just surprised that there's new material.
Yeah.
I
Right.
woke up, you had tagged us in it. I'm
Yes,
like,
I know.
holy
Me.
shit!
I got it from Travis. I was like,
Just-
oh man, it's cool.
So the first thing
Feel
I
the
did when I
tag.
got to work, I got to listen to this.
It dropped the other Thursday night, late at night.
Friday morning, I was
I
out
got
there
a
drinking my
Bandcamp, that's
coffee.
why I posted it.
Checking
because
it
I
out.
wouldn't
Thank God for Speaker Brains, or else I wouldn't have known about it.
But
No, it's all.
That's
on
why we're
Facebook.
here.
And now,
right?
yeah, I mean, I had a few friends that are metalheads. They're like, look, post this, but I like the first thing I saw was on Speaker
like,
Brains.
this is not a drill.
Right.
System of a Down or back. So what do you think about Protect the Land? We'll talk about that one first, then we're going to get into the genocidal humanoids or whatever.
What do you mean?
Just talk about
System of a Down, man!
System of
System of
Down.
Down.
I cried when it came out. I didn't care about the word.
Fucking tear, man.
I filled the cup.
Had a fucking bro tear, goddammit.
Actually,
I was drinking my beer and there's-
I feel you.
filled back
I'm not
up
gonna
with
lie.
tears.
It hit you. It fucking right in the
It
field.
hit you. When I saw the video, I'm not gonna lie, watery eyes. Because like I said, that's a lot of. I could say it's forced. I could easily say it's
I didn't even know
forced,
there was a
powerful
video.
imagery, but it's not as forced as the one that one Surge music video where you had like
The sky is falling.
the kids in the damn play,
that
the
one.
daycare, and like you've got the brown kids being kicked out of the playhouse by the white kids, and then when a brown kid throws a paper airplane or something at this block of towers and it's coming down. Oh, so forced.
It
Gotta
is.
love Surge and his agenda, but
It's
this.
activism.
There you go, it's activism. But yeah, the imagery, like you said, the imagery on this video is very powerful, and you know,
Very punchy. I
Very
love the music.
punchy.
It's very punchy.
it's very punchy. You get. I got a little watery-eyed with help from the visuals. You know, if I'm hearing the song by itself, I probably wouldn't be too whatever. But the video is showing you shit, showing you things, and. I mean, it helps you wanna. It makes you wanna fucking
Still got one though.
be glad we got what the fuck we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are talking shit about our land right now, but you know it's still a lot better than a lot of
I
other
think it
fucking
came out
places.
at the best and the worst time at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
they knew what
even
they
to
were doing.
America to make it about them. Right?
Yeah,
Us.
right. Leave it to America to
Even
do that.
to
It's
white
all
Americans
because-
to be like, oh, it's America. I'm like, no, you
Darren,
dumbass.
it was going to be on the next Scars album, so obviously he's already got the next album mostly done properly.
Well, he needs to
But
re-record
it's
that and
because
put
the
Surge on
conflict
vocals.
in Armenia is getting worse. Like 5,000 more people have been killed.
Yeah.
They can't.
Where is Armenia?
It's in the Caucasus region in Asia, in Central Asia.
Central Asia.
So there where most of them guys are from.
Over where like the outer edge of the old USSR.
But they're from America.
no,
no, they're
Surge
not.
is
They're-
from Lebanon.
they're-
Oh.
They're from that region. They're just Americans now. I mean,
I mean,
they're
yeah.
Did you
Armenian
know
American metal
Keanu
band.
Reeves is from Beirut.
Oh yeah, they couldn't release their shit without being. They would have been murdered a long time ago.
Yeah, they gotta move over here. I mean, we've got heavy
We would
metal
never-
bands in Iraq sentenced to death. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they would have been done
It's-
if they would live there still.
It's sad that it came out now because everyone wants to make it. Oh, it's about Trump. Oh, it's about
Yeah.
Biden. Like, no, they
Yeah.
are. System of a Down was anti-establishment. I hate to say it for you, left side. The left side's establishment also. They were against that side also.
Well, didn't
they
they
are
say
down the middle.
that
They hate
Hypnotized
they're
Mesmerized
anti-establishment.
was
They don't-
about Bush, but it wasn't?
Lots of people said this shit.
Well, because they're talking about BYOB,
bring it
like
along.
with how we were bombing in fucking Saudi Arabia for oil and shit.
But
They're
that's just one
anti-establishment.
song, you know. That's just
Yeah.
one song. The
They
other
are
songs
they're anti-political. They don't like politics. They don't like government. They're down the middle.
It's very much
They're
like
not
like
leaning
some-
one side or the
I
other.
mean, you can't really say that. It's really Surge and Darren that are anti.
Well, yeah, it is.
I
Well,
mean,
the
'cause
drummer
if
and
you
the
look-
bass
yeah.
player don't have a voice.
Well,
Yeah.
the drummer, you know, there's a whole big debacle
Unless you
between
can get-
Surge and the drummer a few
Yeah.
months ago
Because they don't like each other's
The drummer's
voices.
like, I support Trump,
Trump-
and then
Surge
Surge is
is
like,
like-
fuck you.
Surge has gone all extremely woke in
Oh yeah, he
SJW
is
with
level.
he hates
Yeah.
Trump supporters.
He
He
should
is
do an
liberal
album with
knees.
OTEP. He should do an album with
Okay, that
OTEP.
was good.
Yeah, he
Colt
is
46.
He is liberal knees. That's
You
right.
know why it's called Court 45, right?
Well,
He's the 45th president.
there's that, and then you've got Colt.
Oh, I didn't get the
with-
band-
as
the
in
name
the
of the
word
album.
Cult, but
I
it
get
started
it.
with a K for KKK. Like
Yeah.
that is woke the album.
Yeah.
Surge and OTEP got to do an album together.
Oh,
should
God.
be
I would
perfect.
never listen to it if it's that bad. Like,
that's the problem. Like John, yeah, he's a Trump supporter, but he's not like a fanatic. He really all he
He's
really
not.
and
He's-
all he
he's
really
a
said was that
Republican. That's
all he
how it
really
was.
said was they are because once they got rich, you're like, oh shit, we want to keep our fucking money.
Right.
But no, John, he's not a Trump. Like he doesn't love Trump. He's like this man gets picked. He's the most hated person, and all he did was
I've seen
fucking
the
run for
interview and the
president.
articles and stuff. I keep up with it.
They were blew. They blew
Try
out
to.
of proportion. That's all it is. And it's
I
really,
think
the
I
whole
keep
problem
up more with
is
Surge than I keep up with Darren though. So.
it's more.
What's happening today
The
with
whole
Surge?
band
I
breakup
like
was
Surge's
more
voice.
about
Yeah.
Surge and Darren keeping having most of the rights and most of the money. That's all it really was.
Because you're whiny and then you
Because
have, like,
It's like
they can put their
mellow
musical shit aside all the time. They've done it many times.
So let's talk about
sour gravy. Too much sugar in
the
it.
song number
Yeah.
2. Is it
Genocidal humanoids.
That shit went hard as fuck.
That is a hard
That is
motherfucking
a
track,
banger.
isn't it?
That one is a
motherfucker.
more System of a Down
That
sound
is
song.
very System of... That is classic System of a Down
Right.
all the way.
I love the drums on
And the
that. And then the blast beats,
the fucking blast beats, like out
blast
of
beats,
nowhere.
they got me.
What?
I was like, fuck. I mean,
Oh.
I was like, please.
See,
I was
and
like,
that's
I know
one
you
thing
weren't
that
gonna
was
come with
missing
one,
from
but I need more of
Scars.
that.
Yeah.
That's what's missing from the Scars is that they didn't have the blast beats of fucking System
They
of
don't
Down.
have
They didn't have
fast
John.
drums. They
But
have
even
pop.
had John playing
But,
drums.
I mean, even that
Second
style,
Scars
that flow of vocal, man, the woo, that kind of bullshit, you know? And it's on there, and it's
We
like,
don't run from the devil. We never hide from the devil. We never summon the devil. We never. Yeah, it's what it
I mean,
love that part.
right. Surge
I like
can
this. That
fucking
one
rip
song
some
right
lyrics.
there encompasses everything I love about System of a Down. It's silly. It's heavy. It is groovy.
It has something to say.
Political.
It has something to fucking say. I mean, it's everything. 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 kind of track for me. That is
It's the
fan-fucking-tastic.
closest of the two to being a System of a pure System
Like I
of
can
Down
see
song.
both of those being on a hypnotized, mesmerized style.
With
System
Serge
of
hating
album.
it, like I don't like it. It's not my
Right.
style.
I can see both of these being on there because both of those had really, really good ballady tracks, but really fucking awesome metal and silly tracks that, I mean, dude, that really show a lot of technicality. The first track, there's not a lot of technicality in there, just good fucking music, but the second one, man, they up it. They fucking up it. So I like that they did that. They gave us
Again.
2 tracks.
And that's Darren's writing. He has gotten so good at writing. He's gotten so much better at writing his music that you cannot distinguish, except for not having Serge and John on drums. I'm sorry about the bass. Sorry,
bass player's
Chavo.
just there.
Sorry, Chavo. You're great, man, but you're
You're
not
just
really,
there.
You're not
You're a
doing
bass
much.
It's the
player.
bass.
He's the bass.
You started playing bass so you could play live. I mean, that's what basses are.
But
They're
John's
just there to
drumming
play
is
live.
Everyone needs a bass
the
player.
blast beats from John is unique, and Serge's voice is very unique.
Really, man, that dude throws in some Latin
Same with the
stuff.
drummer.
That's a really good,
No,
phenomenal
nowadays,
drummer to
this is
me
different.
because he
Depending
can
how raw
do
you
blast
can get a
beats.
drum.
He
I
can
mean,
do
he
metal.
was on the first Scar album. He played with them on the first Scar album.
Rad. But he can do, because I like it a lot when he does the more hip hoppy style and the more sort of Spanishy, the boom, boom, that kind of stuff. When I hear System of a Down, like the one with
Shane.
Wu-Tang, like the one with
Shane.
Wu-Tang, yeah. Like when I hear that guy do that kind of stuff, fucking loving it, man, loving it. But then to hear him just straight up, man, I'm gonna fucking metal it out. I'm gonna give you some goddamn blast beats. Damn, like this motherfucker's just.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
goddamn.
More stylish, but you get the idea.
Yeah, more stylish.
And that's what I wanted, like that. And I mean, I think the 2 songs you get both sides of System of a Down. You get
Yes.
their ballad, like what a
why
lot
I
of people
appreciate
love.
that we
and
got
then you
2,
get-
man.
Yeah,
you
it
get
makes me
the
excited
one
for
thing
the
that a
third
lot of
Scars
people-
album. If he wrote these 2 songs for his Scars album, what is the rest of his album going to sound like?
Crap, because he's singing alone. I'm not. It's really his voice. I mean, I like Darren Malakian as a guitarist, and as a writer, musician, he's
His
fucking
voice is awesome,
amazing.
dude. You're never gonna have some bad. I've got the biggest. What is it? What the fuck's he say?
He's like a knockoff fucking singer for AC/DC.
Yeah, he should do a big balls fucking cover.
That's what you were starting to try to say right
roll.
Yeah, that's what what's the one? It's like
Every time I
Figaro.
look in your eyes, every day I'm watching you die, and all the thoughts. That's what's. And this is his that I like. like Cartman's trying to sing. I'm sitting in my room with a needle in my hand. Such a lonely day.
I fucking love that guy, dude.
Mine.
To me, I love System of. I love that first. I love that first I love that first So-Ed album, but the moment they started letting Darren join in,
that's when
to me things skyrocketed.
I mean, I like his screams more than I like when he was like doing stuff on the.
He was doing screams on the first two albums.
Right, the first two albums, but like you really got into it when he got into the third album more. That was
Still Decide. You get a lot. Because you get a little bit of Darren, you get a good little bit of Darren on that Toxicity. But when you get on Still Decide, boom, Darren's coming in all the way.
Like, yeah, and he was fucking just like his
destroying
screams and everything. Like, I was like, all right, cool. But then when I just don't like, as a personal person, I just don't like his singing.
You don't like that style. Nasally highness. I remember even our dad was like, "What? This guy sucks."
Yeah, but a lot of things Dad listens to suck.
Just ain't enough new. You're not new metal enough, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not new metal.
I mean, I'm pretty new metal. I mean, I'm more new metal than most people.
You know, I'm diving into a lot more new metal.
People hate me because of new metal.
That's
how new metal I am.
Cause I know why you wanna hate.
Like, I'm so new metal, I like Limp Bizkit, so fuck you.
We all like Limp Bizkit.
I don't mind Limp
Just
Bizkit.
kidding.
I saw a meme that had me rolling. It said, there is absolutely nothing you can say that will make me like you more, or make me hate you more, or like you less. Anyway, and the guy says, I love Limp Bizkit, but mostly their new shit. No.
I haven't heard anything from Limp Bizkit since, like...
They haven't come out
Gold
with anything
Cobra's
in like
actually
10
pretty
years.
cool.
I like it.
Gold Cobra's pretty good. I wish I got the Best Buy edition. I had that extra couple songs.
It's been a
on
while
there.
since I heard Limp Bizkit. Like, what was the one with his cover that he did?
That doesn't exist.
Who cover?
Yeah, that was
That
the last
doesn't
time I
exist.
listened
That's
to
not real.
I
Yeah,
refuse
that was
to
the
believe
last
that.
time I
That's a
listened to it.
Mandela
Behind
effect
Blue
because
Eyes.
that never existed.
Ugh.
I don't care, I like that song though.
I am Mandela
the
Effect
robotic
that
voice.
song out of my existence. Mandela Effect that song out
No
of my
one
existence.
knows what it's like.
Ugh.
I love eating alive.
The
That
Speak and
song.
Spell Limp Bizkit song.
Be a sad man.
It's a Speak
I
and
just like
Spell
cover
version.
jeans pussy.
Okay,
the song
so
about
next.
the song with Snoop Dogg is so garbage. Red light, green light.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay, so System of a Down.
So, what do you rank these two songs? I mean, like, what do you guys think?
I mean, I myself just say 10 because
It's new.
it's new System of a Down.
That's what it is.
And I was never expecting to get that. There was no build up or hype
It came out of
train
nowhere.
coming for it. It just woke up.
Because
the next
like
day,
there was
it
a
is.
massive amount of hype for a couple years there that a new album might happen. Then they threw that in the toilet.
Yeah.
So we all just gave up and just
Yeah.
quit thinking about it.
It's kind of like hoping that Rage Against the Machine
I
would
called
do
it.
something new.
You remember, for the longest time I said in that new Scars album, Darren already finished
You
years
did.
ago. Guarantee he's holding it for the new
You
System
did.
Down. And then when it came out, he said that he presented it to Serge like, hey, let's just do this. I already got the songs. We just remix it, add me to it, add the band. He's like, no, it's not my music. I don't like it, so fuck it.
But
So Serge threw away a chance on a new album.
India style music.
Damn it,
on
Serge! Why do you gotta be
I
such
think
a
it would have been
dick?
so good with Serge on that, because if you listen to it and
It
you can
needs
picture
Serge.
Serge in there, it would have been
needs
fucking,
Serge.
it would have been perfection.
Like you and I were listening to it when you had first got it, and I'm like,
You
I'm
put Serge
pinpointing
on
parts
any
where I'm like,
song.
oh,
This is where
Serge
Serge would be perfect.
Serge
here.
would be great right here.
It would.
Damn it.
Because the first album, the first Scars album, there's like 3-4 songs that were really good. The rest of it's kind of weak. This one is so much. Almost the whole album's really good. But
Somebody
like
really
he said, we was like, this would be perfect. This right here would be perfect. Serge singing. This is Serge part.
There'd be like a silent part where I'm like, dude, I can
Serge
imagine
be doing
Serge
his fucking
just
throat singing shit. Anything he does.
he would just repeat what Darren says right here, and it would be perfect. That's all he needed to do. Serge wouldn't even need a different line. He would just need to repeat what the
Somebody
fuck
really
Darren
just needs to
says
But he said
in a
he wasn't-
Borat voice.
He had no. He said, I didn't have any say in the musical. I didn't want to
I
have nothing
think
to do with it.
somebody needs to
It's
like
so
really
sad.
like just go off of
Slap 'em.
Serge's albums, like or Serge.
See, like here's
Grab
how it
his
would have been,
albums,
man. That new
mute
Scars.
everything but his
Give me a
lyrics, and
lyric
then throw
on that
them
new
into the
Scars. Give me a
Scars on
quick
Broadway
lyric on
songs.
that
You'll
new
get
Scars.
something.
I'll show you how it would have been perfect. I'm gonna show you guys how that newest Scars on Broadway would have been perfect.
Okay, there we go. Pull it up.
Just a little quick lyric, and I'll show you what needs to happen.
It's on Darren. They
Darren-
changed it because this one's Darren, and the Scars.
and the Scars on
Because he
Broadway.
couldn't call it Scars on Broadway.
Why couldn't he call it that?
Legal crap.
Legal reasons with the bases he had at the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Dictator.
There we go. Alright, some lyrics here.
Like
Just pause it real quick.
Right.
Get some,
Things just got worse.
That is dumb. The guitar's there.
Well, it's because it's Darren, so yeah.
See, alright, okay. Here we go. That's the word. This is how the song, the album would be perfect. Oh, I don't need a dictator. I don't need a dictator. No. I don't need a dictator.
All I need was Surge repeating what Darren said faster.
Like all we need is just
Surge repeating faster at a different vocal pitch.
Yeah, it's all
and it would
we
have been a
needed.
fucking
It
system.
would've been great.
Surge didn't want to have nothing to do with it, so they threw away a fucking System of a Down album, which would have made a shitload more money.
So,
15 out of 10.
15 out of 10. Hi, y'all. You?
Are we talking about both songs
Yeah,
together?
talking about both songs together. Just, you know.
Mine's like a massive cum shot. My eyes.
If we put them both,
Mega Kamana.
Just,
if we put them together,
just fucking
it
perfect.
would be a 17. Because I think
I got it 20 out of 10.
Humanoids
Gotta
is
take
a
20
10,
bucks.
and the other one's a 7.
True.
Okay. But that's because I'm as music first.
It's just perfect. All of us. We say it's because it's been 15 years since the last System of the Downs.
Yeah, but
Right.
I mean that's like saying
Jesus Christ, that was a decade and a half ago.
Who's the last band
We were
that
completely
has-
different back then.
Right, but that's like saying, okay, Mr. Bungle just came out. We just talked about it. Mr. Bungle just came out with a remake album of stuff. You can't give them a 10 out of 10 because it's just, you know.
Is that what that new album is? Is it re-stuff? Up there, the Savage, whatever of
Yeah,
Easter
Easter
Bunny.
Bunny shit.
I mean, yeah.
Let's say, to me,
I
I listen to like I just.
I'm gonna
listen
be
to,
that
like,
judgmental
it's
asshole
like
though.
Green Jello meets fucking 6 Feet Under.
I can get behind that.
It's just death metal with fucking funky lyrics, weird lyrics. I liked it. I'm like, I can get behind this.
But yeah, it's only. I mean, yeah, it's System of a Down, but I'm not gonna be that.
It's what I
I'm not
want.
gonna be that big ass. I love.
You
System
put the
of a Down.
lime in the
I'm not-
Corona.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna be that fan where.
Just don't give me any Corona. I don't need any Corona.
Nah, man, I'm good.
I've
But
avoided it this
I'm not
long.
gonna be that System of a Down fan that just says everything they release is great. I'm gonna be the musician first, and I think that
You're gonna be a little more hard
a
on them.
little bit more.
Not me.
Like
There's never
think,
been
I
a
think
bad
that
System of a Down album.
Humanoids was fantastic. Exactly what I would want
I
out of a
paid
new
$24
System song.
for an EP.
Exactly what I want from a System song.
Fucking feel you.
And then, Protect the Lands, I get it. You released a song to say,
I like
our
Lonely
free
Day.
Armenia,
That's my ass.
but musically, I didn't care for it. It was boring.
You know what's crazy though?
Boo! Hiss! Get out of here, fucker!
You order this, and then days later, they drop new songs.
No, I ordered this. That was
A
like,
while back. 'Cause
that
you
was
texted me
weeks ago.
like
Well,
a
see,
month
it
ago.
comes
I got
the
ordered
same
one
week.
from Germany.
Didn't it come in this week?
this one came in towards the end of October. That one came in the beginning of November. I ordered one from Germany, but the guy never charged me. He said he shipped it. I'm like, okay.
Well, either way, you had those coming,
Oh yeah.
and then they dropped some.
I just want it because I love Marmalade and Metro. And this is really the only album you can get.
And
both
Shame
of them
is my
on.
motherfucking
And Shame.
jam.
You can't get it nowhere else.
Motherfucking
This is the only one you can get
System
that all stuff
and
on.
the Woo.
And of course, it's got their cover
System of a Tame.
Yeah.
Snowblind.
I stole all that shit.
That's a
when I
weird
was,
fucking
Woo
cover.
of a down, motherfucker.
When stealing MP3s was popular, I stole all that
That's the
shit. That whole
strangest
album I have,
fucking
because
Black
it's-
Sabbath cover of all
I
time.
appreciate
It's their
that.
version of Snowblind.
Yeah,
It's so weird. It's such a different, drastic difference. So I had to have it. And I got 2 versions. I got 2
saw it.
copies.
I knew I had to have
So
it.
I told Travis, I was like, I want one. I'll pay you for it. Just
Yeah, I was
give it
like,
to
hey, if you get both of them in the mail, man, I'll drop you some money. So for me, I totally agree with David because both of these songs encompass everything great about System of a Down.
Yeah, they do.
Protector
Protect the land.
does all the good ballad stuff.
High five.
He's like, get it right, Travis.
Does-
Protect
It's
the
been
land.
15 years. We can at least get
Not
2
protectors
songs.
of the land.
2 songs.
There's
It's not
only
15
2
years.
fucking
Let's at least get it right.
superheroes, Travis.
I was abbreviating. I was abbreviating the shit.
Abbreviating.
They protect.
I was raping the shit out of their name.
They protect. They attack.
So,
Attack!
that one, Protectors of the Land.
I mean, they had a song called Attack. And they got a song
That's a great intro. That sounds like a Metallica did.
I love that. That was the best song though. Who we are.
Yeah, with a beat the meat,
Treat
the feet,
to the sweet.
to the sweet, milky seed. I love it, man. Love it.
And yet, Serge despised, hypnotized, and mesmerized. I didn't write those down. I hated
Doesn't
it.
matter.
We don't give a fuck,
Quit
Serge.
taking away
Go
from the
bitch on your
fucking-
fucking
You did it
solo.
So well.
It's a masterpiece.
And it's not even his shit. That's the best part.
Still, this album was my
He was
favorite
just a
album.
voice.
I don't know.
So back on my little rating here. Both songs encompass everything great about System of a Down. All in
We should just
two
turn
neat little packages.
this half into its own thing because
It is its own thing, too.
I
Already
mean,
said it was
we're about
gonna
to go
be.
on. We're about to go on a sick break and then come back with the other bit. Me, least favorite, definitely the Protector song. Yeah, even though I like everything about it, but I can give it a 7 too. Because like I get it, and it does hit you in the feels, especially if you see it with a music video. Me, I am a sucker for powerful imagery, and that video did it.
But you don't care if you see donkeys die.
I do not. I will laugh. In a movie, not in real life. I'm not watching.
Oh my
God!
How
I mean-
quick you were. I do not.
I mean, I've seen my fair share of Animal Crush porn, just like the next person.
Jesus Christ.
No. No. If fuck with cats, and I'll cry like a bitch.
What part of porn is that? That's just killing
He
someone.
knows what it is. That's what worries me.
What is Animal Crush porn?
I mean, a donkey show is one thing, but what is it? The donkey crush somebody after he does it?
Well, all
All
right.
right, let's
And
go.
Jesus
Finish it up before we
all,
get too
my-
far
all
off.
I'm gonna say about Animal Crush porn is it's in the deep dark web.
I'm not Googling
yeah, I
this
don't
shit.
even go
I
on
do not
there.
need the FBI.
Let's just say
behind
it
my back,
involves
Sid.
it involves an animal,
Crush
a camera,
and a porn.
and somebody wearing stilettos.
Jesus Christ!
But
Probably on somebody's laptop hard drive.
genocidal humanoids. My favorite because it has
Josh,
it's everything that my preference is. I'm not the biggest ballad fan, but System of a Down do have great ballads, so I give them that. But what I love the most for System of a Down is the wackiness, the fun, wild,
Heaviness.
just heavy stuff, and the guitar tones, and this sounded like they'd never been away. You know?
Right, like nothing has changed.
Nothing
In 15
has
years,
changed.
you come back with a fucking 2 songs that sound
we know it's
exactly
all
like
Sounds like the Xbox
Gary.
360 just dropped.
Serge has been doing his own thing, too.
2005, all over again. Thank you.
Now, here's the complaint. Only complaint I have about the
I
whole
wouldn't
thing.
want to go back there.
Serge held back. He did because he's like in his fucking 50s and he's got a solo act. He doesn't want to ruin his voice. Oh, he's old.
I mean, I can imagine.
Is he really that old?
Dude,
They are in their
everybody
fucking
we
50s.
grew up with are in their 50s.
I know,
or
but it
higher.
really, like
Yeah.
Chavo still looks like Chavo did like 20 years ago.
There's something about bassists that just don't age.
I mean,
dad.
the
Bullshit.
drummer looks exactly
You've
like
seen our
he
dad.
did.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, you think he'd look a lot worse than he does.
Darian
The
has
alcohol
less hair.
tickled him.
That's about it. That was.
But, no,
And he's got puffy ass I ain't slept in 48-hour eyes.
it's obviously he didn't go all out because maybe he's trying to blow out his voice because he's getting older. He can't.
But he did hold
doesn't-
back. He's
he
not
held back.
doing a
He didn't
lot.
do
And
that.
he doesn't practice. He doesn't do it.
Well, he still has his solo work.
And it still sucks. I mean,
Well, I like the Elected Dead album. I was like,
I do like
Right,
that.
let
because
Dead
it was
was
still
fine.
close to
The last
Sode,
two
but
things he's come out with
it's
is
garbage.
just garbage.
It's all activism
the
bullshit.
sky is falling. I'm like, no, it's your voice is falling.
Because at the time, that was the closest thing to a new Sode album we got for a while.
right, and everything
Yeah.
that he comes out with is the closest we're ever gonna get because it's his voice.
And then finally,
But it's
Darren,
just
who
kinda
actually
like-
is the sound
You're
of
not
System
wrong
of a Down.
there.
right.
So I'm going to say a 17 just like David.
Songs 10 and a 10 for me. It's a 20 out of fucking
Still
20.
there. 7 for
It's
the
a while I
ballad.
spent.
Because the one I'm going to listen to the
got it.
most
It's a
is
cigarette.
obviously that. We're going to take a smoke break, and we're going to be back. We're going to talk about some Danny Elfman and some Network. Here we are.
Here we are!
We're back.
That was recording.
Oh, shit! Oh!
We're back, and we got a couple more songs to talk about, and that have just dropped. Part of
You want some rum?
this, not right now.
Pineapple rum.
I'm having
I'll take a shot.
some of the last of my pumpkin beer.
I need a shot glass.
This is.
pineapple
I
rum.
thought you were asking me.
We don't care about your little whatever flower beer.
I'll smell it first, and I might take it.
It's actually not bad. I don't drink out of the
there's
bottle.
no
I put
top.
pineapple.
Shot glass, Josh.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh, hey, let me break these
Yeah,
in.
because it's
Break them in.
I wanted something different.
Yeah, let's
I wanted
break
something
them in. Just don't
piratey.
expect
I
me
got
to
that
drive
when
down that way.
we were doing our pirate stuff. I got that because it's.
How much was this?
Oh, it wasn't much. It's not like bottom shelf. It's a name brand. It's supposed
What
to
is
be
that,
good.
like
It's just-
20, 30
I mean, it
bucks?
doesn't smell
It's
super
like about
strong.
$19. It wasn't expensive, but
$18 is expensive for me.
I won't get bottom shelf crap. If I'm gonna have
the gut
heartburn,
rot.
I want it. I don't want gut rot because then I'll have heartburn. I'd rather have heartburn. At least it tastes good. I have a cabinet full of peach Crown Royal still.
I'm surprised you still have a cabinet of Peach Crown Royal. Like
Hey,
I've seen you
these-
drink a whole bottle in one
These
sitting.
drank
are
two
some shot
bottles.
glasses
Right.
that we bought.
I'm saving
in
one bottle
Smoky
because you
Mountains.
never know.
So y'all didn't, no, y'all still haven't,
We have not used these yet. These are
done
so
those
cool.
shot glasses that I got
is
y'all
cool.
from Panama.
Yeah, we haven't used that yet, but
Because
Ew.
water. I just rinsed them out.
He's got them. He's got
You
them
got a
pants.
totem
He's
on
got them
there.
pants like waterless.
Yeah.
And you got a friggin' wolf.
Well, I want this one because it'll hold more alcohol.
You got a wolf.
I'll take the
Fucking.
less alcohol. 'Cause I gotta still drive.
That's not a very strong
It's
rum,
like
so
we
it's
got a
okay.
wolf on a bike.
You say that,
inside
but I'm a
there.
little.
No,
bitch.
it really isn't. I think it's
Well, I
only
gotta
like 40%. It's not a very
Here,
strong.
let me-
I think it's
Oh,
80
my
proof.
bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
What is that?
So,
Oh, he's on a bike.
yeah, it's a wolf on a bike.
I was looking at it. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
is he
cool.
fucking something?
I just knew there was something in there. That's cool. It's got a little totem, but it's
Yeah.
crooked.
I'll do a half because I still
Whoever
gotta
finds-
drive tonight.
Whoever
Yeah,
put it on
you
there
don't
made
put
it
your fuck
crooked.
in a wreck.
Cheers,
So,
Brendan.
Well, I ain't driving home until I'm sober-ish.
I don't know why.
We're gonna
need a
try-
shot. I got a big ass fucking glass. I'm like
We're gonna
Julian
try and
over
talk
here.
about 4 songs in a row here without
That's
going on a
awful.
sig break.
It's pineapple.
Oh!
hard
It's
shit.
not that bad.
Not bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, see, it's
It's a
pineapple.
slight burn, but it goes away.
It's not molasses like
You know what?
like
Yeah,
the
let me
dark
try
rums.
a little bit. Let me try a little bit. I'll get a little.
I mean, it's
See,
gonna give
you
you
know what's
heartburn.
really big? I really dig
I'm
the
gonna put
honey
mine here.
stuff. Like the honey whiskey?
You're just gonna
That
go
shit's
straight
good
from
as
the bottle?
fuck.
I'm gonna
Have
get
you
a
had the
little
wild
bit of
turkey
that shot.
honey?
What?
Wild turkey. Have you had that?
Oh yeah.
The honey? That's just like
I
butter.
put Coke in mine so I can enjoy it longer
What?
like Julian.
Like butter.
Butter, yeah.
Like
yeah.
the honey turkey, the wild turkey
It's a
honey.
different flavor from the
I was
crack.
like, I took a shot of that and I was like, oh my god. That shit was
nice,
like,
I mean, it's still alcohol, so it still burns going
this shit
down.
was so good.
That's why I hate the
It
movies.
came down, but
You watch them in the movies, you're like,
this wasn't
nothing. You're like,
It
nah,
has
it's
slight
bullshit.
burn.
When you drink it, you're like,
And it went
slightly.
It
but
burned and then
That's a really good sipper.
yeah, it's a good sipper, especially if it's probably cold.
That is a.
No,
That is
no,
really
me and my
good.
wife, me and my
That's
wife.
some of the best
become
I've ever
bourbon
had.
people.
Yeah.
Man,
I really
expensive
got
too,
into
not
The
crack.
mouthfeel is
more than
really
whiskey.
good.
Whiskey's just
I like
I'm
pineapple
too
rum.
old for
I've kind of
whiskey.
come to like it a lot.
reminds me of Red Dead
So,
Redemption.
We're gonna try and talk about 4 new songs that just dropped here recently without going on a smoke break. And the first one
Should
we're
be
gonna.
easy.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 4 tracks. So we're gonna get this one out of the way real quick.
Elfman.
Danny Elfman just dropped a track called Happy.
It was a Disney movie.
It is fucking phenomenal.
When I saw it, I thought this could be a
right,
main cover.
let me compare
That'd have
this.
been awesome. If Danny
You say
Elfman covered
phenomenal.
my
The video is the music.
video-
That's nightmare fuel.
Video
is
is
phenomenal.
Is phenomenal. Musically, it sounds
Danny
like
Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
It
There's-
sounds like
It's neither bad nor
yeah.
it's not
Tales
surprising.
from the
It's just,
Crypt.
it's,
I listened to it in
It
my,
does
on,
at
my
some parts.
on the way here, and it sounds like a fucking Tim Burton movie the entire way I was driving. And I was like, okay, cool, I guess.
it's
I
the
mean,
video. I think it's the
not
video
awful.
really the best part of it.
You have to be. I mean, you have to be.
If you
somewhat
like music
into,
score, if you like movie scores, you'll like this.
If you like
song.
Tim Burton, you're gonna like it.
right?
It's
If
Tim
you
Burton.
if you like Nightmare Before Christmas,
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That was a terrible fucking movie.
But the music was good.
I don't know.
It wasn't.
No, it really
know
wasn't.
it.
I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
No,
The original had the best boat scene.
But you gotta
'cause it had
understand,
the
between the
psychotic
4 of us,
one,
I
which
have
I really
kids.
hate that
The danger must be growing.
All right,
liked
I
it.
get it. I
did.
get it.
It was better.
The thing is Danny Elfman. His musical DNA is going to be all over this.
It's the same thing. He does.
I hear the Tim Burton-y bits.
Tim Burton. The whole thing is Tim
But
Burton.
see, you can't say it's
It's not like a bit.
It's
It's
sad
not
that
a
he
bit.
gets- he
It's the
gets-
entire song.
Here's
It's
the thing.
Tim Burton.
He gets
like, all
thrown
over
in the
it.
bit. He gets
Tim Burton
thrown
has
in that.
nothing to do with Danny.
Right,
Exactly.
but Danny
Yes.
Elfman has everything to do with Tim Burton, which is the problem. Okay, Tim Burton doesn't go to
It's because
anybody else.
every
He's
Tim
like,
Burton
every movie I make, you're the man.
Danny
that's gonna make
Elfman
my
does the
music.
score. And
Hey,
you hear
but Danny Elfman did the original Spider-Man music, and that was great.
Sure, but who
He's done a lot of
remembers that
scores for a lot of
really?
movies. He really
He
has.
did Batman.
Okay.
But that was Tim Burton.
But when you listen to it,
Exactly.
when you listen to this song, it sounds like Nightmare Before Christmas and
He did the
Beetlejuice.
You hear
With some
that.
synthesized-
that
I
in
like
there.
it. It's good.
Yeah, you hear that stuff in there, but at the same time, if you've heard,
That's
I know
Danny
that.
Elfman.
yeah, it's
I didn't
Danny
know
Elfman
that.
as well.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Homer.
He actually has done a shitload of movies.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
of
he's
course.
done
Every
a lot,
movie
and
you know from the
but
90s,
thing
80s,
is,
and 90s,
It's a-
Danny
it's a
Elfman.
Danny
Danny
Elfman score.
Elfman, you
He's
know
a,
it's
he's a
Danny
composer.
Elfman.
He's a musical
Like,
composer.
he's
one
the
of the
one
best.
composer that he doesn't do anything different. You know
He has
it's
a style.
Yeah,
So
he
does
does.
John Williams.
No, he doesn't. He
John
still
Williams
doesn't
does
do
what
anything
he
different.
knows.
Yeah, he does.
It all blends
there's
together so
Tim
well.
Burton. There's Tim. Every artist is gonna have that thing.
For
Yeah,
each,
he is-
that's
for
in
each
their
type of
One
DNA.
that the director's like, this is what I want it to
Yeah,
sound like.
Tim Burton has a
They're-
style he likes, and that's what his Tim. So Danny
Yeah.
Elfman's music
Yeah.
that's his Tim Burton style music.
Right, but
he
when
makes.
Danny Elfman has nothing to do with Tim Burton, it still sounds like Tim Burton.
Well, it's because
Problem.
you've seen so much
But,
Tim Burton.
well, here's
you
the
picture
thing.
you picture the music, and it's associated with Tim Burton, but it's really
There's
Danny
some
Elfman's
times. There's a few times where Danny Elfman scores for other things.
Like I
sound
said,
like it
Spider-Man.
belongs for Tim Burton. Take for instance, Tales from the Crypt,
music. Oh, Tales from
Yeah.
Crypt. Yep.
and
The
or
Simpsons.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Batman. No,
Nightmare
yeah,
on Elm
okay,
Street.
never mind.
No.
Scrooged. Scrooged.
He did Scrooge?
Yes,
Yes,
did
he
the
did.
score for Scrooge, and it is straight up Tim Burton
You
style.
can tell it.
But when you listen to his other scores, like for the first Hulk movie, for
That's him?
fucking
The really
yeah,
bad movie?
yeah, the really bad one, Red
that's why I didn't
Dragon.
remember it.
He's one of
Red Dragon.
He did Red Dragon?
Yes.
Yep, he did.
When you hear, there's
He
a,
also did Men in Black.
yeah,
Yep.
but that's a very Tim Burton
You
score.
know
Yeah,
too
it
much
is.
about this man.
Let's say
I am
he's
a-
one of the most popular. He's one
I'm
of
a
the biggest
Danny Elfman
composers.
super fan, dude.
He's
I'm a
like-
Danny
You really
Elfman
are.
super fan.
He is
The
another
video-
John
People
Williams
just don't-
because you
most
know
people don't
every
pay
John
attention to the
Williams
composer.
score.
It's
That's what
like
it is.
it's like if you want to have dreams, listen to John Williams. If you want to have nightmares, listen to
Yeah,
Danny Elfman.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you want
This shit's nightmare
mystical,
fuel.
family kind of Christmas Disney bullshit, listen to John Williams.
But,
Yeah, I mean,
but my thing is, man, this song I say is phenomenal because number one, Danny Elfman hasn't done a songy song since the last Oingo Boingo album, which was like maybe the early '90s.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's been
And-
a composer this whole time.
yeah.
He makes shit
When
for
he
movies.
But
started
hey,
doing
he's
composing,
playing, he's playing where the money's at.
yeah, for
But
real.
nothing's
Like,
wrong
he doesn't.
with that.
He
this
doesn't
song
get the.
was not where the
But the thing
money
is, nobody.
I'm saying
nobody
where
ever
he was.
remembers.
That's why he didn't.
You
do
remember the
songs.
music like Pirates of the Caribbean. Everyone can remember the music from Pirates of the Caribbean. But
Yeah.
do you remember who the composer is?
No.
You know, the only
Somebody
reason
from
we know
Disney.
like Tim Burton, like Nightmare Before It, we know it's Danny Elfman because it's such a prominent sound and it's plastered on the fucking
Right,
screen.
but
Well,
he
you
Just like
also
Men in
saw
Black.
Danny
It says
Elfman's
Danny
name on
Elfman.
everything
Right,
we
and
watched
even
back
without
then.
Danny Elfman's name in this, you know it's a Danny Elfman song.
But that's why what I like about him is you hear his musical DNA. You hear it and you know it's him. I like an artist where it's like when you turn it on, if you didn't know it was, if you never heard it before,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
like,
You know
oh, that's
who it
that
is.
guy. I know who it is.
Yeah.
Or it sounds like that guy, so I'm
So
going to
you
investigate.
look it up like, wait a minute, that sounds like such. Oh, damn, it is.
Yeah.
Same thing with John Williams. He's got like his DNA is all over
Like
his
you were
projects.
telling me one time you were playing a Lego game or something, and you heard this song that sounded like Home Alone. You're like, that sounds so close to Home Alone. Who is this?
We were playing the Harry Potter Lego game, and I didn't know that John Williams had scored most of the first two Harry Potter movies. And we're playing it, and I'm like, whenever we get to the Christmas area, I'm hearing musical notes that sound identical to Home Alone.
Yep, that Home Alone.
And then we would get to certain parts, and I'm like, well, this is kind of reminding me of Jurassic Park. get other moments. I'm like, this is kind of reminding me of this movie. I finally looked it up. I'm like, oh, John Williams did the score for the first 2 Potter movies. But it also makes sense because Chris Columbus made the first 2 Potter movies as well. And what did he make? Home Alone.
Like pretty much just like two big composers in the world. John Williams.
We just watched the first 2 Home Alone movies. The only ones that exist.
Those are fun.
The only ones that exist. I will only watch those 2.
Well,
the second one,
you need
the second
Harry and
one
Marv.
like is so bad, but I love it.
The second one is amazing.
Boston, New York.
Yeah.
The second one, I love it.
I have.
It would
I love one and two.
Sequelitis all the way, but I love it.
Yeah,
I
you know
love it.
why? All right, I'm going to say Home Alone 2 would suck without Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry is the best part.
That moment where
they're in the bathroom, or the old dude's in the bathroom, he's got the tape playing.
I'm sorry, Saw.
And he's like,
But when she,
And of course, they had to have his Grinch thing with Grinch smile. Just like,
kissed him right on the lips.
yeah.
When she slaps him and he's just like
So
this.
fucking funny.
he starts that little tear thing. Yeah, the hallway,
He's tearing
the hallway
at his
scene when they're like, "Get down! There's a madman with a gun."
Home Alone 2 is comedy legend.
Home Alone 2 is like what you
The
do with
best.
a goddamn sequel.
It's the
How to go to jail for a
best.
felony.
Home Alone 2, I would say, is
How
the
to commit
best
assault.
Christmas movie ever made. There's not.
I have this one and two. Everything afterwards is garbage.
And you know it's Christmas.
And I loved Harry and Marv in that one, especially how cartoonic
Where
it
the
gets.
sticky
Oh, yeah,
bandits.
super cartoon. Like when he turns into a skeleton, like
Yes.
or he's trying to climb that. Like this is sturdy. Like
Oh, shoot! I'm at the top.
Let's bring it back.
All right,
sorry.
This
Sorry.
was Danny
had to
Elfman.
fanboy
Danny
out.
Elfman has not dropped a songy song in
Oingo Boingo.
Yes, it's Oingo Boingo. And Oingo Boingo has some phenomenal shit.
I love that movie.
Oingo Boingo is amazing.
that name is also cool.
Yeah,
Oingo
right?
Boingo.
Right.
It sounds like it's
Oingo
gonna be a
Boingo.
Tropicana band.
Yeah.
So much.
Oingo Boingo is so fucking cool.
Or like a Cure band. Like
And
gothic
man,
stomp band.
just to get, I never thought I would
sip,
get
take a
like
sip.
technically
Yeah,
another
take the
Danny
first
Elfman rock song, basically.
Finish
Never
it.
thought that would happen again. I thought it would just either be amazing or subpar.
And it was cool because it literally, when you listen, I listen to the song. I mean, I can picture all the fucking movies they've done, but it's like different styles. You can easily see fucking Nightmare Before Christmas,
There you go.
Beetlejuice, and then he gets into this fucking rock shit. Like, oh look, it's Nightmare Revisited. Like that's awesome. And
When
he
it
did
gets to the punky part,
That
it
was
starts to
kinda cool.
sound like Blur.
It did.
And I'm like, this is so fucking cool.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, and everyone's like, I don't
There's a lot
fault it for sounding like it because he's put so much of his style into his composure in his movies
To
that
hear it-
you'll always say when you hear him play music, you're like, oh look, it's Nightmare for Christmas. It's Beetlejuice. You know? But it's not a bad thing.
Exactly.
It's
like
not.
it's Danny
It's nothing
Elfman.
different. If he did something different, you wouldn't even know it was him because Danny Elfman has a sound. Oops.
Because
And that's his sound.
another thing too is the dude does some wicked vocals.
somewhere.
That
And
that
you
shit
get
was
those-
pure. This
there it is.
that talking like
6.5.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, it's like pure
6.5
nightmare
vocals.
fuel. It's like fucking Monkey Bone all over
Yeah,
again.
you never get his vocals. He does such wicked vocals on the Oingo Boingo stuff. When you listen to some old Oingo Boingo, you eventually hear what Jack Skellington was about to sound like, you know? And yeah, like you hear that Jack Skellington breaking out in his performance. But Danny Elfman, as Danny Elfman, when he sings, he has this sort of mad. He'll be singing straight, but this bit of madness kind of comes out, like on the song, the shit that's like, oh God, what's
See, I've never been a big Oingo Boingo fan. I didn't even know that was Danny Elfman.
Whoa, dude!
I didn't know any of that until like later in life.
This big ass tower about to fall on me.
it's about to be bro on bro?
You know what's crazy to me?
Get off me!
When I saw you post that on Facebook, I looked at the picture he had on there where it's his face. I'm like, holy shit, is that new Rammstein album coming out? It looks like fucking Rammstein.
You're about to hug you, man. Brotherly love.
Look how close he's got the album to his face. You can tell
That's
he's
about as
drunk.
much as about Danny
Oh, yeah,
Elfman
yeah,
I got
yeah.
to talk about. I mean,
Yeah, I feel you. Pineapple.
Yeah.
I told you
Private
it's
Life.
more-
The song
there's more
Private
Private
Life.
than there's
Yeah.
Look at it. There's Danny Elfman right there, man. Just
Yeah.
digging
I
it.
can
Just
dig it.
digging it, man.
I never knew that was Danny Elfman did Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, right, bro.
And
But on the song Private
He
Life,
looks like a psychopath.
like,
He looks like
yeah,
he would be
dude.
in a Tim Burton
Seriously.
movie.
But like I was saying, his vocals, he'll bring out this madness. Like on the
I
song
had a beer
Private
last
Life,
week.
he'll say
I don't
something
remember what it's
like,
called.
"This
It's
is my
Snapshot or
wall,"
something, but it's from
or
Joker.
"This is the pictures that I hang on my wall." And I don't
It
know.
looks like two Tim Burton characters.
Right, dude. It's
That's
fucking
cool.
great,
Shit.
man.
I never knew that. It was a long time before I ever found out that he was Oingo Boingo.
Hey,
'Cause I never
that's
listened to
not-
Oingo
hey,
Boingo.
good
It's
listening
just
comes
it seemed like
from
something from the
man.
80s, early 90s.
Highly recommend it, dude. Highly
But like I said,
recommend it.
when I saw the picture you showed,
I feel you.
I'm like,
That's
is
why I
that
was
a new
on Budweiser
fucking
for a minute.
Rammstein album or fucking?
Samuel Adams vloggers.
It's, I'm like, holy, like, who the hell is
like
that?
my- I like
Like
my-
Danny Elfman. I'm like, that looks like the guy from
Right.
Oingo Boingo. I've never seen Danny Elfman. And that's like, I literally just found. I'm like, that looks like the guy from Oingo Boingo.
Right.
And I'm like, I looked it up, and you're like, I'm like, Oingo, Danny Elfman's from Oingo Boingo? How the hell did that happen? But
It is so
like I said, I
great.
kind of looked, cause when I looked it up on there, on Facebook,
Yeah.
it had a song came. I think it was one of the songs on there. I don't even know what it was. I'm like, that sounds like Danny Elfman. That sounds like his shit. So he literally so pretty much Danny Elfman's just Oingo Boingo putting shit in movies that's filled nightmares for kids for years.
Yeah, and it's
And it's
it
amazing.
is fucking cool.
It's pretty cool.
And so I love that, you know, like I said, the past 30 years we've been getting mostly amazing to subpar film scores, because there's some scores from Elfman I'm not really
They had the Flaming
too
Lips
big
and
on,
Mastodon
like with
theory,
Red
too.
Dragon or the Spider-Man
You ever listen
score.
to Mastodon?
You know, like to me, they aren't the Danny Elfman that I'm here
yeah,
for.
dude.
You know, to me, the
I
Danny
love
Elfman I'm here for is that quirkiness, that.
Did he do Sleepy Hollow?
He did do Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, because I remember watching
There's
it today.
only-
It wasn't like it's very subtle in that movie, but it's good.
I think the only Tim Burton movies that he didn't do
is a new song.
He did
was
Sweeney Todd, though, didn't he?
No, he didn't do
He
Sweeney Todd.
Okay, yeah, 'cause-
5 tracks.
These
songs.
So Sweeney Todd.
And he didn't do Ed Wood,
Rare.
because most of Ed Wood is scored with like original Ed Wood scores and
I
shit.
got every minute.
But
God, Sweeney Todd would have been good with Danny Elfman.
yeah, if Danny Elfman would have done the score, it would
I
have
can
been
imagine it'd be even better. That's a good movie to begin with,
Yeah.
and the music is
Hey,
good.
I got the soundtrack, the deluxe soundtrack to that movie. It's all fucking
I mean,
good.
you got Sasha
Just
Cohen.
shave in the face.
The shave in the face.
Love
I mean,
it, man.
it was a Tim Burton, and that would have been a Danny Elfman movie.
With Paralyzed Miracle Elixir, that's what did the trick, sad true, sad
Because I
true.
mean, he did fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, didn't he?
Yeah, he did do that
So I
one.
mean, that way, I mean, so that would have been. God damn, I never. Yeah, that would have been great.
But me, there's certain
That's the
certain things-
trifecta: Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, and fucking Danny Elfman.
Yeah,
7 songs.
and Quaffectra. You gotta throw in Helena Bonham Carter in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So y'all stop talking about y'all's
Oh, it's
bullshit over
fine,
there.
Travis.
We're sitting here.
It's fine.
We're over
we
here
don't want
talking
to
about the damn
overpower y'all's
song.
vocals.
We're back here.
It's okay.
I'm just
Dude,
digging
this
y'all.
Mastodon album's
About as
great.
far as we know about Danny Elfman.
Alright,
we've
so
already
yeah,
said
so
it.
we got
I'm
nothing
ending
else?
it. I'm ending it here.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what did you two think about this Danny Elfman track?
I mean, I don't hate it. It's
Everything is shutting down, shutting down, shutting down.
It's-
I love it, man.
He's not gonna be able to sleep
Alright.
tonight without fucking
I
having
don't-
nightmares.
I would say I don't listen to scores on a daily basis.
Well, then listen to some fucking Oingo Boingo. Shit,
No one
bro.
wants to.
I mean, I could, but
I have other stuff I like better.
It's hard for a new metal guy to listen to Oingo
words
Boingo.
taken from my mouth. I have shit I like better than trying to listen to.
Nate,
like,
tell me what Oingo Boingo do you know? You
I
probably,
don't-
Nothing!
I know the name.
I don't.
Because
Yeah,
you
we've all
said-
heard the name. I've never.
I've never gone
gotta
to
leave
like,
for
man,
that
I want some fucking Oingo Boingo in my life.
It sounds like a weird sexual
It
thing.
sounds like something my 3-year-old would fucking tell me. Like, I mean, Daddy, Oingo Boingo. What the fuck are you talking
Disco's
about?
dead, honey. Shut
It
up.
sounds like a
Like,
pogo
why?
stick.
It sounds
Oingo,
like
boingo, oingo,
it sounds like a
boingo.
bad sex position. I'm just saying.
or an awesome sex position.
Like, they have a song called "Sex of the
Nobody's ever
Upper
gonna
Class."
go up to the wife and be like, hey baby, you
Yeah,
want Oingo Boingo?
Sex with the Upper Class.
Hey, look.
Nobody.
They actually have a song called that.
Hey baby,
You know you want
Wild
to
Sex.
in the back.
It's
Show
a
them
little
this
bit
shit.
of boob groping along with me coming on your
at
I
this.
would
face.
rather watch Cops.
Look,
That's Danny Elfman on the right.
The first song on the first
of course he
album,
has them. What am I supposed to do?
Little Girls.
Little
What are we
girls.
looking at?
That reminds me
It's a
of
bit
Wayne.
questionable.
These
What I'm
colors
saying,
remind
alright.
me of Wayne.
As a song, okay.
What am I looking at, though?
I was just showing you like what these
Of
motherfuckers
course
look
you
like.
have them. I know
know.
what they look like.
Shut the fuck up. I'm talking.
He's talking about there's a song called.
That's what it
There's a
sounds like when
song
it comes
called
out.
Wild Sex.
I
with working
haven't looked at the
class,
camera
with
all
working
night.
class.
So, but, all right.
Something like that.
What I would say about this, all right, as a band nerd from high school. Okay.
You played band in high school?
I did too.
I was a baritone player. And
Middle
trumpet.
school, I played trumpet.
And trumpet and baritone.
You brought that trumpet over
And
here.
Jeremy fucking destroyed it.
But
So-
yeah, Jeremy was an asshole with
As a
that.
musician from marching band and band in high school, it's a fucking good it's a good song. It's cool. I enjoy it. It's but will I listen to it again? Probably not. Why? Because I'm grown out of that. I don't listen to scores.
We're not
It's not a
gothy anymore.
score. It is not a score. It's a rock song.
It is not a rock. All because you had distorted guitar does not
In
make it
other
a
words-
rock song. Okay, it is.
The band will listen to
Hey,
it when Halloween comes around
Oh
next year.
my
That's
God.
my
Right.
time.
It is
It's a Halloween
fucking
song.
Tim
All right,
Burton
then
song.
here's my question. Here's my
with
question.
guitar in
Here's
it.
my question. How is it a score when this guy synthesizes and shit? But all right,
That is the coolest shit
Oh my
about
God,
that
fingers
song.
are everywhere.
here's the thing,
Because
motherfucker.
it is the only thing new that he
There were
has done.
synthesizers in Men in Black
Listen.
score.
All right.
So the only
Fred,
thing
David,
all right, well, what
David has
separates
2
this?
minutes here.
I got 2
Give
minutes.
David 2
Okay,
minutes.
Let me
2
give it.
minutes.
I
Get up
got
to
that.
your hand.
Can
Get
I
up.
respond?
Shut up.
Can I respond to
He's
this?
got the talking
It's a
hand.
debate, goddammit.
I didn't get to respond to this. Can I
Let me
respond to
say
this?
No.
No. You can wait. You can hold your.
You're a puppet.
You're a.
No, you're the fucking.
You're out of order, sir.
Okay.
All right. David's point.
All right.
Shut up. He's got 2
All
minutes.
right. 2 minutes.
2
Okay.
minutes.
Too excited over here.
Too much pineapple rum in everybody.
As a band nerd musician,
You said that already.
Good
He
song.
said this already.
Hush.
It is
Come on,
not.
that's
a
false
rock
news.
song. It is
Fake
a.
news.
That's
It
fake
is
news.
a song with guitar with distorted guitar. It does not make it a rock song.
Well, then what makes this a score?
It's fucking Tim Burton all over it.
It's attached to
How?
a movie. It's
Because it's
attached.
Danny Elfman and he doesn't do anything other than Tim Burton movies. It seems like.
But what makes this song in particular a score? And not that it sounds like Danny Elfman.
Because
What makes this song a score?
the instruments used in it.
Okay, then question.
movements.
Is that new fucking Pussifer album a score or a Pussifer album?
It's a puss for a.
No?
I don't know.
Why? When most of that shit is the same fucking buttons they're all pushing, the same sequencizers, and all that bullshit.
Because
What is
Danny
the
Elfman.
difference? What is the damn difference?
Danny
So what are you gonna
Elfman has
say
the
light
orchestra
matters?
in his grasp, and Pussifer has a fucking keyboard, and that's the difference.
Exact.
Okay,
Synthesizer
one
life
man
matters.
has a fucking orchestra.
There is
It's
no
not
orchestra
even
on this Danny Elfman song.
There's no
Exactly, but
movie
it still
attached to
sounds
it.
like
I
a
gotta
fucking-
pee.
That's his fucking, that is his DNA.
This is more entertaining than the fucking presidential
What I'm
debate.
saying-
I like it.
What I'm saying though is, when you hear the song, you don't.
This one's gonna be quick my ass.
All right, let's look at it this way. Let me
I need to
back
get another
up.
beer.
Let me back up.
Yeah,
A normal
you
person
can go now.
who has only watched Tim Burton movies would say this is a fucking score song from a Tim Burton movie. Okay, whether or not it's a part of a Tim Burton movie does not matter.
Well, that's
It's the
not what
fact
I was
is
saying.
that
I'm
that's the first thing-
challenging your definition of a fucking score.
It has to have some symphonicness to it.
There is no
There's
symphonicness
a
in this
lot
song
of-
at all.
You know,
I
okay.
thought score is just because it's tied to a movie or something.
It is not tied
It
to a
feels
movie.
like
It is
it's
a
tied to a
Danny
movie.
Elfman solo song. It's
Right,
not
but
a,
it's-
No, I'm saying I
Sounds-
thought that's what a score is because it's tied
Is
to a
it?
movie.
Exactly.
It's not tied to
A
anything. It
film
just sounds like
score.
something.
It sounds as if
because a film score can be synthesized.
Right.
A
Let me
film
put it
score
this-
could be anything.
it
Hell, a film
sounds-
score could be nothing but drums if you've seen the movie Birdman.
It feels like it's connected to more Tim Burton than rather Danny Elfman as a solo artist.
But that is Danny Elfman's style.
And that's his problem.
Travis,
it does the
okay,
same
I'm going to try to
fucking
go and
thing.
fix this. What the man's trying to say is that because when you hear Danny Elfman's music, it's more tied to Tim Burton.
Exactly. Because
So
that's all
you
he plays.
don't associate
Exactly.
Danny Elfman with other people.
Exactly.
Because most people don't know. Most people don't pay attention.
Nobody
who does
knows Oingo
scores.
Boingo.
No.
I
Nobody
didn't know that
knows
was Danny Elfman until the other
away
day.
from Tim
Exactly.
Burton. I get it.
That's
I
all
get
he's
it.
trying to say.
So
it sounds like a Tim Burton.
I'm just
I
breaking
say
the man's
score.
balls.
Exactly.
You're just trying to run up the
but
fucking
that's
minute
the
count
only
and make it
way I
longer.
can name a Danny Elfman song.
The man's trying to say this is nothing
I
like
can't wait
amazing.
till we
It's
get on this
awesome.
Gorillaz
It's not
album.
amazing.
It's just okay. It's cool. It's
Danny Elfman.
It's Danny
being
Elfman.
Danny Elfman.
Yes.
It's not new. It's not fantastic. But I would say that there's not a lot of synthesizers used in his music that I've seen or heard.
Yeah.
I think
So,
the most
that's
Black.
the newest thing
I
I've
think Men in
heard
Black
was
2,
the
he used
synthesizer, and I dig it. I will give
And
this
the punky
song
part.
a 7 out of 10
I can get down with that.
because the synthesizer did it for me, and I've been really digging some fucking synthwave lately. So
Oh man.
there, that's
you
what you
checked
got.
out Scandroid?
I've checked out a lot. I don't remember.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure I've hit it.
I give
got
the
it.
song a 10 because I am a Danny Elfman dick writer. What do you
Self-
think?
Yes, you
Well,
are. I
you
have
just
to pee
listen to
so bad.
Self-Well.
Thank you.
Self-Well,
Rock on.
What do you give this?
Oh, I'm neutral to it. It sounds good because I've always liked Danny Elfman's style. I didn't know he's an Oingo Boingo. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm neutral. I mean, I wouldn't give it a score because it's not there because it doesn't sound like everything he's done. I don't think he's ever done nothing bad. So I mean, you wouldn't put it in a movie if it sounded like shit.
Yeah, right. I mean, for real.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I love the fucking the kind of the metal, the kind of punky shit they got towards the end. I like synthesizers. It didn't sound so synthesizer-y. It didn't sound like synthwave.
Like there's
it sounded like
there's
an
some
orchestra.
MIDI things in there. Like
But
there's
it
some
sound-
keyboardy things in there.
If you were to
some
take a whole
synthy
bunch of
things.
a big orchestra, it kind of can't. A lot of string instruments can sound synth-like. That's why it sounded like he was just using a synth to make an orchestra sound. Because I can imagine it'd be kind of hard to get a whole goddamn orchestra to fucking.
Yeah, with
record.
COVID and all.
I mean, that's no different than having a MIDI player to play your drums or a drum beat because you can't.
True.
I mean, it's cool.
So-
I liked it. I mean, it's fucking nightmare fuel, just like any other Danny Elfman.
Nightmare Fuel.
Exactly. So
And then he looks like fucking the fucking Ziggy Stardust and all fucking shit. it's
so Zach just ran out of here.
in the piss.
To
This
go
this
pee.
short, quick one song.
And
takes
I'm sure
forever.
he's gonna go. I'm sure he's gonna smoke a cig. So I guess I'm gonna smoke a cig, and we'll try to get the rest of this video without a
Or
cig
you
break.
just pause this part
We'll
and
get
cut
there.
it out.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening. What up, y'all? We are back. Speaker
Yes,
Brains
wasted.
news, and we're more wasted than
Wasted
we were when you
news.
last saw us. We still have a couple more songs to talk about right now. We are going to talk about the new Rob Zombie song, King Freak, that he just dropped
The video is
like
awesome.
on Halloween.
I thought it had a longer
Does it have a
title
video?
than that.
Yeah, it does. It's
Yeah.
Hold on.
Zipper or something
That's the Rob
Zipper
Zombie
Wolf.
thing. Is like
of the
Hold on.
lingerie queen.
Just give me a second. Hold on. We are very inebriated.
I'm very deep.
Okay, here we go. The song is called.
It's cold.
It's called.
What are you doing, phone? No, don't do that.
No, what
That's
you doing,
not what
Jack?
it's called.
No.
That would be stupid.
Where's my phone?
I have fucking no idea, man. I don't.
Fuck, give me data. It did not. It disconnected from my internet at my house.
oh yeah, we just got Spectrum today.
Yeah, so that's why we can't get nothing.
Oh, is that why it sucks?
Yeah, people. No, you're not connected to stuff anymore.
Oh, okay. So did you change your shit? I was wondering why my shit wouldn't run on your fucking.
Yeah, they
Wi-Fi.
changed their internet.
The password
Hey,
is ReadyWorker
Hold on.
299.
I-
Holy crap! I hope you edited that out.
All right, I mean, who in video land here is gonna be here where we are at?
Is it still Jones?
Call me.
No.
Oh.
Call you?
What
Yeah.
is it?
Call you?
Call you?
Call me.
What? Call you? What? Call you? We gonna call
Thank
you?
you. Here we go.
Alright, what?
Alright, the album is the Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse,
Love it.
the Triumph of King Freak,
There you go.
Which one is it?
Right.
I thought it was Jones.
Spectrum setup.
A crypt of, come on, keep going.
What's the
Of
password?
preservation.
Ready Worker 299.
It's in my pocket.
God damn it.
Fucking
A
fascinating.
crypt
I
of
love it.
preservation and superstition.
All right, so now
That's the name
we
of
gotta
the album?
restart. We
No,
gotta
that's the name of the
restart.
song.
Oh,
We
I
gotta.
love that. It was
Alright.
in my pocket.
that's the encrypt password.
We're gonna
Are you
re-
sure it's the right place?
Yeah, we're gonna restart. What up, y'all? We're back. Speaker
High
Brains
five.
News. Still got some songs to talk about, and we're talking about the new Rob Zombie song. What is it called?
Oh, son of a bitch.
I just want to say King
The
Freak.
Triumph of King Freak, a crypt of preservation, and it takes a long time. It's a long ass title.
Rob Zombie has had massive long titles. Now, I mean, Fiona Apple has some massively
Flame
long
Lips,
movie
dude,
albums.
and superstition. A crypt of preservation and superstition.
So let's
Long
talk
ass
about
title.
this real quick, man. This
That album.
this Rob Zombie song, is very close to
Oh, yeah.
White Zombie style.
Right?
Early
Zombie.
fucking, early white, Rob Zombie, fucking late White Zombie.
Yeah, early
it sounds
Rob
like
Zombie,
fucking
late White Zombie, definitely. Definitely
Yeah,
Astro
31 now,
Creep
too.
vibes all the way.
Apple
Oh
pineapple.
man, does it
It's dope.
fucking
It
kick
bangs.
ass.
It was fucking awesome.
It is a banger. And the thing
Yeah,
is like Rob Zombie is one of, we gotta do like a top 10 artists we're happy giving us the same album every
Right.
time.
Yeah.
You know, like, because Rob
as
Zombie,
long
man,
as it's fucking Hellbilly Deluxe.
Because
Hellbilly Deluxe is a really good album.
when it comes to
Migraine
Rob
Days,
Zombie,
Season
all I
Supply.
need
Astro
is
Creep.
vampire bitch riding in a
Right,
car,
if it's gothic and-
demon freak dancing on a bar.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's
It's
all I
gothic-
need, and I'll be happy.
Hellbilly
Gothic,
Deluxe, Astro
sexy,
Creep.
and
That's it.
fucking
Yeah.
demonic.
Just
That's what
make
is.
it feel like a 1970s underground
forgot
satanic
that.
porno. Yeah, vampire freak sitting on my lap.
Bears drooling in your boots.
Demon head coming out, give me a slap. Yeah, right. I mean, that's all I need. That's all I fucking need from rock.
That's it.
Some tambourine. Gotta get that tambourine in
All you
there.
need is, it's just Astro Creep and fucking Hellbilly Deluxe. That's all it is.
And I am
Sex-
happy. I am happy
Christo,
all
man.
the way.
All the way right
The
there.
Sexorcisto, I'm just with what Rob Zombie is one of them dudes where like I like every album, even though like I'm not the biggest fan of Hellbilly 2. You know,
No one is.
It's still got some great shit on it.
Although
Like
I love Educated Horses.
I do
really
too.
do. I love
It
American
grew on
Witch.
me.
It grows
Grew
on you.
me, and
It grows on
like David doesn't like Foxy,
I hate that.
but I like Foxy.
I'm not.
I
big
hated
fan.
it at first, but like we said on our retro years ago, that album.
I
grew
do like
on me,
Scorpion
man.
Sleeps. That's a cool song.
Scorpion Sleeps and the little song with the
American Witch is a good song. Educated
I mean,
Horses.
I would say with Rob
the Lord
Zombie,
of Salem
Lords
track
of
is
Salem.
really good.
Oh, that's a
the
good
thing is-
movie. That's a
the
great
thing
movie.
is with me, with Rob Zombie, is that the only songs I relate with White Zombie. That was one of my first metal bands.
Most
that I
everyone
actually
grows
listened
up
to.
White Zombie.
I grew up with White Zombie.
Astro
So
Creep,
when Rob Zombie,
Thunder.
What's funny is like me and Zach, we grew up with White Zombie and then grew into Rob Zombie.
right? But I never got that. Like
Because it beats
to me,
my head.
when
really.
Rob Zombie did something that sounded like
And see
White
here,
Zombie,
not to
I'm a
interrupt
big
you,
fan.
but this is a true story. When Zach and I were little, and this will tell you when we were recognizing musical DNA at an early age. Zach and I were in the movie theater with our dad watching the Beavis and Butthead do America.
And they
You're
were
like,
making-
that sounds like White Zombie, but it's
Zach
not.
straight up. Zach, I'll never forget. Zach straight up and leaned over to Dad and was like, "Is that White Zombie?" And Dad was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
But straight up, what were you?
You
like
were so,
8?
but that's amazing
Yeah.
how close you were because it was, but it was actually Rob Zombie.
Oh, it's a White Zombie
It's a
song.
White
It's
Zombie song.
credited. It's
Oh yeah.
Rat Finks and
Rat
Suicide.
Finks, Suicide.
Whatever.
God
Credited
damn,
to-
that's such a
credited
great
to Rob Zombie.
album, dude.
Yeah.
The Beavis and Butthead soundtrack is amazing.
Love it.
Passage.
Love it.
You gotta high five.
Fucking
But-
God, I love roller coasters.
But
Awesome
go on with
album.
what you were saying with Rob Zombie.
So with Rob Zombie's, like I never got
Still
into
popcorn.
like when he veered off from the White Zombie sound, I never really stuck to it. So like
oh, you were too stuck listening to Motor Gator.
Yeah, I mean, I like pretty much anything White Zombie's ever done. And then when he starts doing
2000.
to me, when it starts sounding like a 70s porno, I kind of veer off away from it.
That's actually a good way of putting Rob Zombie.
It's a 70s porno horror movie.
Right,
No,
but
his music
all these
videos
songs are about.
always
But
showed
think about-
Sherry
think about
Moon
this,
half
okay,
naked.
so, like,
So, yeah,
when he starts
it
doing
was
the
like a
songs
fucking
that
porno.
don't,
Yeah,
that don't
that's
have
true.
that double.
Pussy liquor, come on.
Pussy like
I mean, Rob Zombie pretty much is porn music.
What I'm
yeah,
saying
that
is,
makes sense.
to me,
Stripper
like,
music.
There's a certain sound that White Zombie has away from his solo stuff being
There
Rob
is.
Zombie.
But here's
and
the
when
thing.
you get away
Here's
from that
the
sound,
thing.
I don't
Oh,
really
finish.
care for that. Like, which is why I don't like Foxy because I think it's like a really bad, like dirty stripper who's a goth kid at one time.
See, I was a teenage goth kid.
See, but I wasn't. I was.
That's a
just
great
metalhead.
movie title.
David
I was a teenage
David wasn't one of the
That's
goth
that
kids.
Green Day
He
title
really
in their
wasn't.
new album.
Wasn't it? I was a
goth kid.
teenage what?
I was a
I was
teenage
a
goth.
teenager.
Oh,
A teenage teenager.
I was a teenager.
Full of
The hell is that? How you drink a
But you get
Corona?
where- But
So
you get where I'm
fucking
coming from, though,
stupid.
right? You get where I'm coming from, though. Like White Zombie had a.
White Zombie. Whoa,
Did you put the
Dave-
salt on your hand or in the drink?
Dave, oh, David got to get that cup in
What
his
the
mouth.
hell?
He
He
is
just came on the floor.
Corona
David, it's
fellatio.
got-
You got Corona on the floor. Oh my God.
He's got a lot of head. He's got
Yeah, he's got a lot of head that he's putting in his mouth right now. This man.
All right, Vin Diesel.
Giving
You
head
still
to
got
Corona.
more.
Let's like calling you
got more.
Vin Diesel from now on.
But
Los
what were you
Familias.
saying? What were you saying?
So, sorry, 1 second. But so, like,
That's why I don't drink them cheap ass beers, dude.
because of that, I put salt in it.
That's what made it
Really?
nut all
It's
over
the
you.
I always called it watered down Mexican piss
No,
water.
it's the carbonation.
Came over with a bottle of salt.
Yeah.
He's like, I
Three
can't lie.
Corona
Like,
beer.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bro.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you brought your lying.
But
Don't let them shame
I
you,
want to hear what
David. You
David
drink
has
what
to
you
say.
wanna
I need
drink.
to hear what David has to say about Rob Zombie here.
So when Rob
Because
Zombie,
David's got some really good points.
when Rob Zombie does his White Zombie stuff, like there's a certain sound that you get differently.
You know what's funny, not to interrupt you, but when Rob Zombie does White Zombie stuff as Rob Zombie, it isn't that good. I've got the live Astro Creep 2000 album.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, when
it
he did,
sucks.
Oh yeah, because that's Rob Zombie doing Astro Creep,
Oh, it
doing White
sucks
Zombie,
so bad.
without the rest of the band doing it in White Zombie style. It's
It
not the same.
is disappointing.
Do what now?
The Rob Zombie Astro Creep.
It was Rob
2000
Zombie doing
live.
White
no,
Zombie.
just a couple years ago.
It's just a live album.
Yeah, playing Astro Creep all in its entirety.
Yeah.
They do when they do More Human Than Human, that first guitar riff.
Yeah.
They play it in a lower key and
do it
it
Rob
fucks
Zombie
me
style.
up.
Because Rob Zombie's like a
It's
detuned
because
sound.
he can't.
And then he can't
It's
when he's
probably-
singing. He can't fucking. He's losing
It's
breath like a
because they-
motherfucker. I'm like, this is not a good
put
live
it-
He's an
album.
old man.
All right, the
Really
guitar
old.
sounds different.
He was
because
old when we listened to him.
The
when he first
band
started
has
listening
put
to
it
him.
in a different key,
They played it in a different
so
key. and
he
it fucked
can
me up.
try to sing it.
Yeah,
But if
it's-
he's
it
trying
is
to hype
not
the crowd,
good.
if he's trying to jump around
I
and
listened
shit,
to it once and said, I'm going to turn on the original.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta get
Alright,
the original.
because the original is a.
That was
it's
me when I
original.
saw the
It's
new
there,
Kraft
it's
movie.
right then. And now,
I literally put on
Whoa,
Kraft,
Kraft.
the original Kraft movie. There's no way.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's saying though.
Careful,
It's
you're
like
going to get
him
canceled.
live though is different from his studio stuff. His studio stuff is White Zombie
LOL,
sounding,
I'm a G.
and I enjoy that style. I enjoy the heavy riffs, the triplets that he does a lot, or the band did a lot. And then you get that all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not talking about something like that doesn't. To me, some of his newer stuff throws it off. So this new song, getting back to that, the new song sounded like a good White Zombie song, which is exactly what I want.
Devil on my leg.
Exactly.
Which is dead.
Yeah, like all I need is Frankenstein hooker hanging in my room.
Yeah.
Wind's coming here, better park your broom.
Yeah.
That's all I need from Rob fucking Zombie. But when you don't get that, and you get shit like, to me, like Foxy, which is the last. It's just bad. I'm like, no.
That's just a cool stripper kind of song.
I guess, but
It's a
I
slow
don't
stripper
like
song.
it.
She's
I don't
like
find
That's a
it-
way slow stripper song.
Nah, like if it's a Rob Zombie stripper, I don't want to see it.
I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna be cracked out fucking
Oh my God,
heroin
no.
addict chick.
No,
Right.
Arm
If
falling off.
anything
It
you
could
film in
be
your
Sherry
movies
Moon.
is a stripper. No,
But it's gonna be Sherry Moon with her arm falling off. She's trying to
yeah.
sew it back on.
Jesus.
I think the zombie girl was pretty fucking.
Living Dead Girl.
Living Dead Girl is pretty
Dead
funny.
Girl.
Powerman 5000 stole this sound.
That's his fucking brother.
on the
Come on.
one album because he produced that. He was executive.
Fuck you, Spider. I started this shit.
That is a weird family.
Yeah.
And they were carnies. and-
Yeah, that's so
You can
cool.
tell they were carny. That makes sense.
Rob
Okay,
Zombie
so
to me is like
as a Rob
one of the
Zombie song
coolest
for
guys.
me,
So cool. I love
I
the
give this-
sort of the
I
sitar
give
kind
this
of
as a
guitar.
Rob Zombie song. He gets a 10.
John
He gets a
5.
10.
John 5
As
is
a
doing
white
his
zombie
thing.
song.
Y'all notice in the video, John 5 is doing his thing.
Right, I did not
If y'all
watch the
pay
video. I didn't
attention,
know there was a video.
whenever John 5 is
It was a
jamming,
cool video.
whenever John 5 is
Bullshit.
fucking jamming, he's doing this. He's just shaking his head like this.
It's a
Did
John.
he do that?
That's just John
How
5.
many Marilyn Mansons was he in?
I think maybe I believe he started on Hollywood, not Hollywood, but
No, it's after
Mechanical Animals. To I think the last one he was on might have been Golden Age.
So what was he on guitar? Was he lead or was
Lead and
Lead
rhythm.
guitar, lead.
Lead and rhythm,
Pretty much-
basically.
He just played
so
guitar.
he came up with. Did he
John
come
Five
up
is
with the
amazing.
riffs?
He is,
Or
and
is
his
he-
solo work is really good too.
He's
like-
Man, he's a shredder, dude.
He
How
is a
much of
phenomenal
those two
guitarist.
Marilyn Manson he was on is his DNA on?
Well,
Because does he stand out as a guitar player to you?
that's the weird thing. He doesn't.
Not in Marilyn Manson, he don't.
Not in Marilyn Manson,
As
and
his
not
own
even in Rob Zombie.
But solo, he
Because
did.
it's the same
solo-
shit.
He did.
But his solo stuff is great. If you like shredder shit, just
I mean, you wouldn't even know that most of Rob Zombie's band is former Marilyn
there's like
Manson.
3
band.
Marilyn Manson members in
I mean,
there
it's
now.
pretty much Marilyn Manson minus Marilyn Manson.
I think
Which is great.
And then
Ginger
Marilyn
Fish,
Manson
John
goes on
Five,
tour
and,
with Rob
Wayne
Zombie and sees his old
Right,
bandmates.
he's like, hey
It's
guys,
weird.
remember me?
Whenever they
Like,
do
oh, you
Twins of
suck.
Evil.
When Twins of Evil, they just
Yeah.
stay on stage because they already know
And
the
what
fucking
did you
music.
say? What did you say earlier? Rob Zombie has continuously gotten
Yeah.
better, where Marilyn
Marilyn Manson's
Manson
gone
has
backward.
gotten
He's
worse.
like got worse.
It's gotten worse. It's like Rob Zombie knows his
He knows his audience.
He knows
and he plays
what
to
they
it.
want to
Listen,
hear. and he
listen,
plays
this sounds
to
like
it.
Astro Creep and fucking
and
Hellblade.
Marilyn
It sounds
Manson
like
is
that
playing
period of
music
time when he
for
transitioned,
15-year-old.
and it sounds great.
Marilyn
That-
Manson is just
And
trying.
he doesn't do drugs and fucking. He's not crazy like
We
Marilyn Manson.
hate your hair pollution.
You ever
Like,
watched all the videos about Rob Zombie? He's actually he's like a super chill, laid back
He's a
guy.
dude I
He's a
think
normal
you hang
dude.
out
He
with,
doesn't
man.
do drugs.
Marilyn
like that
Manson
shit.
tries to play the.
I'm an artist.
All right, we're gonna.
Yeah, he's
Here's the
he's a
easiest
he's a
way I
special
can
artist,
explain
he's a
it.
Snowflake.
Marilyn Manson is Family Guy.
Okay, where you going? Let's go.
Rob Zombie is South Park.
I mean, I can feel it.
Okay,
Okay,
'cause
no, yeah, because like South Park,
what gets the
they
joke or
they
what
play
gets
to their audience.
what has kept
Family
us,
Guy keeps playing the same damn stupid shit over and over and over and
Exactly.
over.
But what's hilarious is Marilyn Manson doesn't play the same.
He doesn't,
stupid
though. That's
shit.
what's weird
He
about that.
every time Marilyn Manson does something
He does something
different,
new, and it's like horrible.
it's like, what the fuck is
Just
this?
His new album.
Please
was
go back to
good.
fucking Hollywood.
I mean,
man.
I do
Come
like
on.
the new album, but I haven't listened to it since we did the review,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
to
It's
this
forgettable.
day,
It's not that
I
great.
don't have a desire to listen to it again. I'll still hold that high score I gave it, but I mean, to me, it's just a good modern Manson album for him doing something different. But I still
At a certain point,
love
he just needs to retire.
I still love my
Sometimes it's just time to give up the greatness.
Portrait to Golden Age, man. The Golden Age
was
of
a-
Manson.
Yeah, the Golden Age ended at Golden Age.
Yeah.
That's what it.
Because we are in
Pale
the,
Emperor was a
we are in the
one-off thing.
Bronze Age now, baby.
Pale Emperor was a one-off thing, but
Yeah.
this
And this, to me, I like it because it's as different as Pale Emperor was.
It was.
I mean, both are so different and far removed from what he normally does that I like it. But we got it. We got to talk about Rob Zombie now.
We
So
gotta
you
talk
guys
about
both
everything
said a
else.
10. You guys both said
I
a
give
10.
it a 10.
I mean,
as a Rob
because,
Zombie.
I mean, it's
straight up 10.
Rob,
Yeah, dude.
I mean, if you want to say Rob Zombie doesn't
Because it
stray
gives you
far
what
from
you
what he
want.
normally does, yeah, that's kind of sad. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad because we've seen artists who stray far. You know, they try something different and it's garbage.
Some artists can do it, some
Don't
artists
do it.
can't.
Rob
And-
Zombie knows what makes money. He knows what sells. I mean, he's got the band to do it. Stick
And
with
like
what
I
works.
said,
Make
we
fucking
should
money.
we should do a podcast artists that we like when they stay the same. Because people love it when AC/DC stay the same. Certain people love it, certain people hate it. But I can't complain about it
It's like
because
Korn. Oh my
there
God,
are-
when Korn tried to change it up. Ooh.
there are bands that I give a pass to. Dropkick Murphys, Cradle of Filth, Rob Zombie. There
Yeah.
are artists where I'm
Yeah.
like, all I need
Yeah.
is what you normally give me, and I'm cool.
'Cause it was good.
KMFDM, all I
Yeah,
need is that
Jesus
same
Christ.
shit, and I am good. But other bands, if I get the same shit, I get annoyed, I get bored, I get pissed off. But some bands, I
Because
give it a pass.
at the
We
end of the
have to
day,
do a
that
Is it
podcast
because you
about
had so many more to choose from that did that same shit versus something you don't have that much from
what you mean?
that does the same shit?
What he's trying to say is that bands say a certain
Someone
style
has a
you
bigger
like.
discography.
Everyone else does the same style, so if this person keeps doing the same thing, you're kind of bored. If you want to see them try something
It's
different.
weird. Some
Does-
bands I
does-
allow it, some
does-
bands I don't.
Does a bigger discography change how you feel?
It depends. It depends.
Because then you have
Because
more.
KMFDM, like
You have
I
way
make-
more to
It's a
listen
big-ass
to this
discography
way.
for KMFDM.
You don't have like 2 albums. You have
Okay.
maybe
Take
so
for
and so
instance.
many albums.
All right. Take for
Judge the
instance.
band more
You have
and then become a fan.
take for instance Dropkick Murphys, who let's say have roughly off the top of my head, I have them all, but I can't remember. Let's say 10 albums, versus KMFDM, who have about 20. Both bands I give a pass. Both bands I give a pass. But it's for different reasons. There's 2 eras of KMFDM. There is before and after Inesh. After Inesh, things kind of really sound the same. But before Inesh left, every album was different. But they always joked about it being the same shit. Now, they still joke about it being the same shit, but now it is the same shit. But I give it a pass every time. Because all I need is that ultra heavy beat. But
I need that ultra heavy beat.
I need that ultra heavy beat, man. Yeah. And with Dropkick Murphys, I just need some awesome punk rock with some awesome Irish music.
Yeah.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Same thing with Rob Zombie. I just need Mummy hanging out with Bela Lugosi. You know, that's all I fucking need. And that's with
Devil
White
in the
Zombie and Rob
bag.
Zombie.
Satan,
Yeah.
ghost, dead
Devil
people.
witches hanging in my pants.
Skeleton!
Yeah.
Halloween decorations on my house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
12-foot skeleton from Home Depot. Gotta buy that bitch. It costs a lot.
You know what I mean? Like,
Pumpkin
it's
mask
long-ass
on my
fucking
12-year-old
album
kid.
title.
that's all I need, dude. It's
Sharon
all
Moon
I
has
need.
this kid long
Yeah, we
ago.
just
Dude,
need Sharon
okay,
Moon,
hold
give
up.
us the moon.
I gotta stop it right here. We gotta write a Halloween song about getting decorations for Halloween. As Rob Zombie.
Getting a Halloween mask from
No.
my kids. Yeah.
Put a pin in that idea next year because as Halloween comes around.
We'll do a
Halloween,
music video.
No,
Yeah.
fuck. No, we just need to get like some cameras. We all dress like Rob Zombie. We go to Home Depot and place and start
Man,
buying
you
Halloween
have that mask.
decorations.
Do you still have your Rob Zombie Halloween mask?
It's just gone.
No, we don't need that. We just need like some long, nasty white dread hair
just fake dreads.
and a fucking cowboy hat.
Yeah. That's all you
And some like homeless looking
Man, you
clothes.
gotta make sure
ass
you paint
beard.
your face gray and put X's on you.
Yeah, put an X on your
X right
fucking
in the
head.
forehead right there.
X on my head, Frankenstein. My favorite director is James
And
Whale.
that's what we do. We go like Home Depot, buy shit.
Start headbanging
Skeleton
like
in
that.
my yard. I've got lights on my tree. Yeah.
And then do the
Whipping it up, what the die? Having it up,
early White Zombie. before you could understand what he was saying.
Before every album was what?
Before every album was
Frankenstein, skeleton, coffin, yeah. Mummy wrap on my head, yeah, yeah.
Sounds like a bad, like fucking chicken.
Bad chicken.
Mummy wrap.
Just can't cut his head off
show.
so you can make the robot chicken.
Robot chicken, yeah, like a bad robot chicken like episode.
we just
This
be
is
sharing
tired
tongue
Rob.
and a skeleton prop.
This is tired Rob Zombie, like retired.
Hold on.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie running. Rob Zombie running out of shit to talk about.
If you're doing Rob Zombie, you always gotta have a fucking skeleton with you.
Always gotta have a
You
skeleton.
always gotta have a skeleton with you.
Then you gotta have Sherry Moon going.
Like you're just like banging the skeleton.
Yeah, riding the skeleton.
I'm so right now, right?
Everyone's like, yeah.
On the
Skeleton hand job in my room,
I
yeah.
don't even know what's going on right there. Y'all having a three-way? These two. I'm sitting here talking to David. Oh my God. David's talking to me in this ear, and all I see is Travis and Josh having a three-way with that skeleton.
High five, Travis.
Oh my God. Zombie gets you guys way too excited. So I'm gonna assume that you're waiting.
That's every Rob Zombie video.
I'm gonna assume that you guys give this song a 10.
I give it a 10.
And 10.
All
10 all the
right.
way.
So next song.
Next song is. You lead this one, man. I
Alright.
gotta catch my
I can't
breath.
remember what the hell we're talking about.
All right, the network.
Oh, I don't know much about that.
The network
Green Day, but not.
is Green Day with masks.
Green Day in disguise.
God damn it. Sorry, here's the Green Day fan, gotta get his thing out. So, Network did 2 songs like a week ago.
And the network is fucking cool.
Yeah, they're like Devo,
amazing.
kind of Green Day, old school 80s,
This-
new wave punk.
Like you had said Green Day with synthesizers.
They are, but they're like a new wave 80s punk band. It's what it sounds like.
Totally
There
dig
is- And the thing is,
New wave punk band.
I like these songs better than the new album.
Which would be post-punk.
What's
So
that?
they're calling that.
Well, post-punk is right before
There's
new
Josh.
wave and right after Josh's pen. And right
Yeah,
after
there's
punk.
Josh.
Post-punk is like Susie and the Banshees. This is Josh. Josh died.
Yeah,
Josh
but
died.
he's got his hand out.
Yep, he's the skinniest he's ever been.
He's dead. Look at him, he's dead.
You lost your skin, Josh.
You're dead.
No! Huh? Put the hand up.
Oh man.
Goddamn.
What was I saying? What were we talking about? You were saying something.
Talking about the network.
The network, yeah. What were the songs? Ivanka is
a Nazi.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Okay.
that song.
I had to listen to these, and like I knew they were new, so I looked it up last night actually, and I was like,
I had no idea.
Holy shit,
Because
I
I'm texting
remember-
this man. I'm texting this man like past 2 days or so. Like, dude, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
Zach's like,
There's-
oh man, that's a lot of shit.
yeah.
But then Zach's like, oh fuck, new network. We gotta talk about.
If you want. It's
Grab
one
anything you want.
I'll take some.
Either what you want.
I don't care.
You want winner?
Yeah.
You want what?
Yeah,
I'll
winner
take a
lager. It's the
winner.
one laying down up top.
I don't know if I've ever had
Hey,
a winner.
grab me one of those. Dog. What is it, some
Doghead
dog?
pumpkin bullshit.
It's a bottle. It's got the pumpkin stuff. Yeah. Dogfish.
Corona?
I got
No, the cherry.
another cherry.
Hell yeah,
Damn,
man.
okay, there you
I'm
go.
glad
You're
David
good.
likes them.
Wow.
They
You know what?
sat in there
We'll
I'll
about
drink
3
the cherry
weeks.
with you, big
There
guy.
you go.
It
They
ain't
sat
that
in there
bad.
about
It's a little
3 damn
tart.
weeks.
I'm
I
already
need a
drunk.
popper.
I'm gonna drink it fast anyway, so whatever.
Give me a
What up,
pop.
baby?
They sat in there about 3. Who got the skeleton hand?
I ain't got it.
I got a skeleton hand right here.
That one's not gonna
I
open
was
the beer.
giving high
Here
fives
you go,
with
bro.
it.
Bro.
Bruh.
There you go.
Rough.
There you go. So
Bruh.
keep on with your network. Keep on with your
So the
network.
network,
Come on, we guy.
I saw, but I actually forgot about it.
You want some beer, buddy?
I didn't think that they were. I didn't think about it because there
Sucks
was
his
so
arm.
much
Oh,
going
my
on.
bow. My
Anyway,
bow.
Network came out with a couple of songs, and I was eventually going to listen to them. I didn't think that we were ever going to talk about them on this show, so I
Zombie
didn't
right here.
like. I wasn't in a rush to listen
Well,
to them.
since they got some new songs out, we should definitely talk about that album eventually. Just do a random
yeah.
album review.
Oh yeah.
We should do that. Just random album
yeah.
reviews.
That's what I've been
That's hard.
talking about the last
I
3
know,
years,
man.
man, but we never do it.
We never do it.
But
this year's been hard to get together and do anything.
For
man.
everything,
Yeah.
man.
that's every year.
But that's why this
Even
year,
when we all live
this
around
year-
this, we all live on the same
yeah, we live
corner.
on the same block.
Yeah, and there's no way we can all get together.
No,
because
the problem is we get together, we start drinking, and now we're too damn drunk to get shit done.
Hey, we're getting shit done.
no, we're doing shit now.
I don't give a fuck what we get done. We're
What
having
I'm
fun.
saying is,
I mean, who wouldn't want to watch a video of a bunch of drunk guys
Network.
having fun?
Lots of people.
the network.
I'm sure.
Well, screw them. Or unless they
But-
want to watch us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, the
We've
network.
had the most David this year than I think we've had. any
Right?
year.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I've been
That's
like
cool.
7 videos.
He's counted.
Hey, hey,
He keeps
soon we
count.
might have
I'm
mouse.
Oh.
We might get
Yeah.
mouse soon. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
We gotta invite Mouse.
I've been
We're
on
gonna have to
Saturday.
get a new
every
camera
other
that
month
can
or
actually
so. It's
a
been
better
like
zoom
I
and
was
shit.
I do
like
need to get a new camera, man.
You see,
I gotta
like,
upgrade
the
some shit.
beginning of the year. I was
I've had
here
this
every
motherfucker
month, like
almost 10
January,
years.
February,
We've been
March,
using this
April.
camera almost 10 years, y'all. It's
About
time
time
to
we have some
upgrade.
4K camera shit.
So the first.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's funny though. The first 4
It don't
months of
look
the
good
year,
on my TV.
January,
It don't.
February,
It
January,
don't.
February, March, and April, I was here every month, or at least once a month. And then after that, it was like every 2 months because of the whole sickness thing. But
So
still,
once you
man,
move-
like 7 to 8 videos.
Once you
somewhere.
move, you got to make it a thing to come around.
Oh no, we're gonna be like 45 minutes away, and I'll still work around the corner.
Like he said, he'll just listen to an album that we tell him. He told his wife, he was like, man, Travis gave me some homework.
I did it. I was
That's
like,
why I came over
But he
and I
texted
said
me, he's like,
I
"Hey,
didn't do my homework.
he goes,
When I was supposed to do the Deftones retrospective, I was like,
I love
didn't
that
do my
guy
homework.
on the. I don't know who that guy is.
because it was like I had so much shit.
Travis
Listen
texted
to
me.
my
Travis texted me.
Friday.
He's like, hey man, Zach wants us to listen to the network, and then we also gotta listen to the new Rob Zombie song, and we also gotta listen to this other song. And I was like, bro, look, you made me listen to Batushka. I mean,
But that's for Patreon. We're getting paid for that.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Kinda.
I
a-
listened to about 5 out of 7 songs.
No,
it's
bro,
isolated up.
I've played it.
Cool.
I
So,
love Batushka.
It's cool,
I love Batushka.
but it also is like, it's black metal.
I mean, yeah.
I don't like black metal. To be
It's just
honest.
raspy black metal with monk chants.
Well, the thing.
I'm gonna
the
get
problem-
gong
so here's the Off topic. Rob Zombie, I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 on the Rob Zombie. Well, we're talking about the network now. We gotta get
The
back on
network.
the
What song
Network.
was that? The first song.
It is Ivanka is a Nazi.
Is that the
Ivanka
one that's
is a
heavy,
Nazi.
We've
or
been
is it the
20
one with the
minutes into
synthesizer?
after the first time I said
I try to
Ivanka
bring
is
it
a
back,
Nazi.
y'all. I try to bring it back.
All right, so
We'll get back to me.
That one is fun. That's a fun
When I
sort
first
of
heard-
slow down
alright.
punk track.
Go ahead, man.
I first heard this last night, and I'm like,
Woo.
but I'm
I'll tell
like,
you what,
all right,
when this video
this-
is posted, look at the next two, because they're going to be like, what the fuck are they doing?
this is annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
The beginning of
Yeah.
this,
I liked that
the
beginning,
beginning of
man.
that song was annoying me, and I'm like,
You're just
okay.
not into like electro beats.
No.
It's
But then
very
it gets
synth-wavy.
faster, and it gets faster, and I understand what it's doing. But for me, that wasn't network. You know, that's like Star Wars doing something new. I don't like it. Meh. You know, whatever.
How
The
dare
old
you?
fan.
How dare
But
you?
like, I'm like,
Go to
okay.
a casino planet.
You're such
I respect it now after hearing it more than once.
I loved it, man.
I get it now.
Because I thought it was just
So-
one song. I listened to that one song and I was like, this is barely a song. I texted Zach, I said, this shit's short as fuck.
How do we talk about this?
And then Zach says, well, they pulled a System of a Down and did 2 songs. I was like, oh. And he said, the other one's Ivanka is a Nazi. I'm like, but that's gonna be
The
great.
thing with the short song, though,
And he listened to it and texted me,
we're talking-
this is amazing.
I said, I fucking
I'm like, of course you would
love
love
this
it.
one.
But I only heard it once, and the beginning annoyed me so much that I dropped out.
Did your ass? Did your ass?
You broke that shit.
I heard it.
Damn it!
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Better get some fucking glue in that shit.
Damn it!
Tape it. He's got a sling now.
Damn it!
He's gonna get a sling.
That thing has been fine for years. Josh touches it, it's done.
Oh, it's jammed. That's why I didn't want to move.
Well, duh. I mean,
No,
duh.
that's why it didn't do that. It went from here to.
He said, no shit, Sherlock.
I know how it's supposed to move. You just broke it. God.
Oh man, Josh just gave that thing a hand job.
Damn.
All right, the network. God damn.
What was I saying? Josh got me off topic so bad.
The
What
network.
with that beer? Okay, it's up there.
Alright, so when me and Zach were talking about, is that first one, the short one, right? What's it called? You the man.
Oh, the network songs, the Ivanka song.
The small, yeah, the short one.
No, that's the long one.
The long
Which was
one.
the short one?
Yeah,
The Prophecy.
Prophecy.
Prophecy. That one
Prophecy.
I like better because
Yeah,
but
I do too.
I wanted more.
I did.
It was so good
Oh
to
my
the
God.
end, and then I was like, I need more of this.
Feels like the intro to an album.
It
Right,
does.
and it should have been more like it
told you
should
so.
keep going.
It's
It
like,
really-
you're wrong. We're right.
right.
We
You're
told
wrong,
you so.
you're wrong. And you're
Then
So,
it goes
like-
into, oh, we, yo.
yeah.
Right.
Yo, oh.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
so
it's
good.
so
It was
good.
cool.
And you only get like 30 seconds of it.
Yeah, a minute.
It's like, God damn it. Why? I hate this.
Because, like, the first
because
30
it's
seconds
the
of that
best
song
I've heard
is
this band
Money,
do.
money, 2020, we told you things.
Yeah, you get this long.
We're not Green
intro.
Day,
But it
believe
was
us.
so good though,
Mhm.
and it fell together perfectly. And then the other song, the longer one, which was
It's Ivanka is a Nazi.
it's all over the place. Like there's a lot. Like there's
It's
synth
just a
parts I
funky
like,
synth
and
track.
there's
It is,
punkiness, and
But I
mean,
liked it.
I dug it, but I was like, I wanted more togetherness with like
There's
the
no
second
heart.
song I got.
There's no heart in that song.
It feels like
It's
it is-
propaganda bullshit. Like, oh,
It's
you
just
know,
like, we gotta do our Punch a Nazi song.
Yeah.
That's
But that-
all it
I had to
is.
put my beer down because I was like laughing too hard.
That's all that song is we gotta do our, we're not gonna do a fuck Trump song, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
fuck his wife song.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's
Exactly.
really, Ivanka is a Nazi.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
Ivanka.
Was that what it's called?
Ivanka is a Nazi.
Yeah, I
Ivanka
never
Trump.
paid attention to that.
is a Nazi.
I just listened to it.
But there's some funny lines
You
in
have fun
there,
over
like
there?
a Gucci bag with a swastika
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, there's some funny lines in there.
It's a good song.
I like it a lot.
It's
though.
the
I like
most-
the grooves.
I mean, both of them. Here's the thing.
It's
just
really
like,
the only one that is a song.
But yeah, I will say that. But if you heard the Network album, both of them are a fucking Network song.
I believe you. It's
Like,
been ages since I lived.
Holy shit!
Last time I
There's
heard
some
Network
good things.
was when you
That's
lived
why
with
I'm
us,
like,
man, like
the
13 years ago.
The Prophecy is the one I like more because the ones
that riff,
Right.
the one that
Right.
Mike Dirnt does, those songs that he does on the Network, are almost better than the ones that Billy Joel does because they sound more Green Day-ish. You're used to that vocal style, and he doesn't change. He sings them like Green Day songs. There's even a song about masturbation on that album.
got to.
Yeah, because it's Billy Joe. But Mike Dirnt sings about robots. Like, he's got a song, Joe Robot. It has a beginning. Yeah, Hazan and Joe Robot.
Yeah, man.
Like, come on.
You're gonna get fun original shit
Yeah.
from Dirt, while Billy Joe is like, I was a teenager.
And it's just
Full
like,
of
okay,
piss
I want to
and
hear the
vinegar.
random sci-fi shit that this guy's thinking about. Give me those songs.
Right.
And that's why I like these songs, and I will give them a fucking 10.
So it's a 20 all around, 10 for each song. Huh?
Yeah.
What about you?
The shorter song I give a good 10 because I like
Prophecy.
it kept me the prophecy. It kept me going. Kept
It's
me
got
wanting
that Jesus.
even though it quit like that. No,
Jesus of
but
Suburbia?
the fact that it made me want it more.
personal Jesus.
Personal
riff.
Jesus. Da-da.
The fact that I wanted
But it sounds very
to keep
musy.
listening when
Yeah,
If you
it
had
does.
some high Matthew Bellamy vocals on there, it would be a Muse song.
yeah, I mean the fact that it had me wanting
We're
more
right,
of it though.
you're
I think,
wrong, and we told you so.
I dig that, man.
I
That was
think,
cool.
I
I
think
know,
it was
right?
like
It's very catchy.
yep.
And then yo,
And then-
yo.
So the second song I'd say it's about 7 to 8 depending because
That ain't bad.
I like the experimentation of it. Like you have
As a
synthwave,
logger,
and
this
you have
ain't
some
bad.
punk rock in there, and then you have like the typical.
It's
Green
like
Day.
it touches on synth wave and then touches on the Clash.
Yeah, yeah.
So I dig
Because
it.
like that chorus that's very old school punky, I look at that like traditional. Like, you know when somebody is like a country artist or a folk artist,
Yeah.
and then it's like traditional and they
Yeah.
do like an old folk song, they're doing like traditional when it comes to punk.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, that's why when you get some of the same riffs in punk rock, I'm like, traditional. It's the traditional riff. That's why in a lot of punk rock songs, you get that traditional, when Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. Like, I mean, you...
I was here, like every punk rock.
Me, I give both of them a good 7. I give both a 7. Because the one is only a half song and like a good album intro.
But the half song is a better song to me because it just makes
totally
you want.
feel that. You
makes
want more.
You want to hear
want
what
more
comes
of that.
after that
Yeah,
because
you
you
want
know,
it- yeah.
you know
It's like
by
when
listening
that
to both
ends,
of them that
you
the next
feel-
song, Ivanka is a Nazi, does not come after that.
It doesn't.
Song.
Because the way that one ends, it feels like there's something that is supposed to
It's
segue
building
to it.
It's building
it's like,
to that moment.
When
where you're
we
like,
told
oh,
you
shoot.
so.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever they go into. So, like, it is an album intro, and it is great. But 7-7 all the way. What, 14?
Yeah.
Because the other one, the other thing with Ivanka as a Nazi is like, I love the groove and I love the melody, and the lyrics are pretty funny, but I'm like, I'm kind of over this. Let's write songs to talk shit about Trump stuff. I'm kind of over.
Yeah,
Kinda
I've
over
never
it.
cared for any of these political.
I mean,
write songs
I like
purposely
it. I
on
like the
a
political
person.
things, and I mean, it's like fucking who's that girl punk band?
Donna's?
Dollskin?
Dollskin. They did the Punch a Nazi song a couple of years ago. Well, they're like happy
They're the
girl
female
punk.
Nirvana.
That was whole.
What's sad is
Oh,
like
wait a minute. Dollskin.
I
I was
got
thinking
the-
of the album Dollskin.
I recently got that newest Dollskin album, and it's still not very good. I'm like,
Never
why
cared.
are y'all doing this to me,
They're
man?
pixie punk.
Pixie punk, I can get down
Pixie
with that.
punk.
Yeah,
Manic
Pixie
Pixie
punk.
Dream Girl.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's the title of their second album, Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Yeah. It's
I like
it's like-
Dollskin.
it's like
What
pop-
is that? I've never
impressed
heard
me.
the
They never
term
impressed me.
pixie punk.
yeah,
I
it's actually
it's
been around
like-
for a long
Punk was
time.
just punk and.
No, man. They have a punk groove to them.
It's really radio.
Oh,
It is
God.
really
radio
radio.
was the shit that was coming out 20 years ago.
It's
I'm
just
old.
not good to me.
We don't like.
I like them, but they're not good. But I mean, like I said,
I like them, but they're not good.
I can like shit I hate all the time.
That's like looking
motherfucker.
at your dog and be like,
You're
Bitch.
alright.
They have a lot of hit and miss songs.
They do. They do, man.
Like
They have so much potential to be great. But
missing
they're
out on
always
something.
like middle fucking ground for me, dude, and it annoys me. We're 3 albums in.
Yeah.
We are 3 fucking albums in with Doll Skin. And, oh man,
Jesus
it annoys
Christ. Okay, so why are we on Dollskin?
Because they're an
I know
awesome
what
band
you're
We're
live.
talking about the
Like
network.
live, I saw them live. They're pretty badass live.
And isn't that the thing? Aren't bands always better live?
No,
I
not
don't
always.
like their studios.
No,
I've
not
seen
always.
Soil work live, and they were awful.
Soilwork sucks
Now, see, here's the
when
thing.
they don't do anything.
Yeah,
Bands
here's
use
the
a lot
thing
of
I gotta say about
post-processing
watching things
to make
live.
their shit sound good. They don't sound good live because without
No, they're awful live, but they're great.
I
like their albums.
love that one guy. You know that one guy.
But that one guy
He's-
is a guy you gotta see
You
live.
have to see him live.
It's the same
Oh
thing.
my God! It's almost the same thing every time you see him live.
When
But
you
it's
get-
an amazing act. He's like a fucking magic man as he's
It's like
playing
Blue Man
music.
Group, dude. When
But one guy.
Blue Man Group
it's
albums are
fucking
cool,
amazing.
but you gotta see him live.
Listening to his record though, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Right, and
I
that's what I
bought
do with
his
Dollskin,
album when
though.
I
Like,
saw
their
him
album-
live, and it's not the same.
You gotta
thing.
watch him play that
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah, you
machine.
gotta watch him play
Just
that
like
pipe.
Blue Man Group.
Some
It's the
people
thing.
just need to be a live band. That's what
Yeah.
happened to Kiss. They suck.
Yeah, God. They don't even play
Kiss
live.
is a lot better live. I'm not gonna lie. Kiss is awesome live. Their songs, their studio songs are better live.
Yeah.
But I give it 7 out of 7 for both tracks. But my thing is with Ivanka Trump as a Nazi is
Well, yeah,
we've
okay.
heard it the
I'll
past
give that song a
14
5.
fucking years.
I will give that song a 5, but
4
I'll give
years.
Prophecy a 10.
Yeah.
Because Prophecy made me want
Prophecy's awesome.
more.
But it's an intro for me.
It is an intro, but I kept listening to it and being
I'm
like,
damn,
oh my
man.
God, that is
when
so
you were
fucking cool.
when I played that, during that monologue, I kept seeing that minute bar just keep going,
Is this it?
and I'm like, when does the song start? And then we get like more than halfway, and then finally, I'm like, oh, there it is.
Dude,
The song's over now. But
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig
I
both.
like that one better.
I dig
Because to
both.
me, it made me want more.
Right.
That I like the message more on that one, where it's, we fucking told you.
Yep.
We fucking told you.
Yep.
Whereas the other one is the same shit we've been hearing the
Yeah,
past 4 fucking
exactly.
years. They're Nazis. Punch 'em.
That's the Billy
They're
Joe of it.
stupid. I mean, we've
Yeah.
heard it. We've heard it. I mean,
That's-
OTEP did a whole album about it. So, what about you, Josh? What do you think about the 2 network songs? I gotta figure something out about that arm.
we'll just get a new one. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of piratey now.
What you can do is put a screw in one of the, like, just
Put a
screw.
blade on it or something.
No, I'm serious.
No.
Make a piratey, man. Put like a blade or a
Give me
hook
that
on it.
hand. Give me that hand.
Put the hand in his
Screw.
mouth.
Put a screw right here where you can be able to adjust it or whatever, and then put a little female hole on the other side, and then you'll have more mobility.
No, it's a back scratcher. Back scratcher.
Okay. So what about you and these network songs, Josh? Because we have 2 more things to talk about.
I gave
on
it
this fucking
this many.
news brief. How
Oh,
many
shit.
Is that?
Oh no.
We still haven't hit the Deftones or the Girls album.
No, I'm
Probably not going to.
It's
I'm
good.
not going to.
I am tired of the political bullshit. I can give 2 fucks about politics right now. Everyone needs to get the fuck over it. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of got
Biden won. Shut the fuck up.
Get over it.
I don't give a fuck who won. They both fucking suck.
It's like that tagline from Alien vs. Predator. No matter who wins, we all lose.
Yeah.
I don't give a flying fuck.
I don't care, man.
We're gonna be
I
fucking
am the least political motherfucker ever. I really am.
They're
all I
all
need
just a
is
white face to hate.
All I need is
It's
a job.
always
Third party
been
just
a
sucks
white
because they never have
face
enough
to
fucking
hate.
votes. So fuck it.
Sorry. They're all just a face.
But anyway,
place blame.
I tried so hard to keep. I tried to keep
this whole
politics off
day-
of this channel.
Politics
what are you-
just
I like
happened.
it.
You like what about a rating? 1 to 10 each song.
One missing arm. Out of
One-
one missing arm.
One missing arm. There we go.
I mean, it's just Green Day fucking doing Green Day.
It's
all-
all like Green
They're
Green
just
Day and
fucking
masks.
Green Day.
Halloween
masks.
Green Day.
Because they've always been political. It really
They
is.
have, and that's why I don't like that Ivanka song.
I know. I
Because
agree.
it had to be political.
It's like I like
the
everything
network
about it.
wasn't
They're
political.
trying too damn hard. I don't
the
know who
network
you're
was
trying to
just
fucking
doing
appease
stupid,
to.
funny,
A bunch of white
fun
kids
songs,
fucking playing revolutionaries.
and then they had. To
And they
do
won't
the
like what
Ivanka
happens when they
song.
play real revolutionaries.
That's why I
Just
like
get
it.
over
You're
it.
right, you're wrong.
Just get-
because it just sounded better.
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? So,
Not bad.
I need a cigarette really bad. We got 2 things to talk about left on this Speaker Brains news, and then we'll get a couple album reviews. I'm sorry, I promise. I mean, oh my god, this is going on forever. But this is what happens when you get 4 fucking best friends together. We're gonna be
And
fucking
alcohol.
stupid. Add alcohol in the mix. What's going on here?
We're going outside.
You know, for our audio,
You guys
viewers,
are-
Offer you a hand.
You guys are having a 3-way with that skeleton, and he broke his arm.
So, all right, y'all, we are back with the final
You
segment
got a
of
free
the Speaker
phone.
Brains news.
So mine was a free
There are
phone
2
as well.
things, 2 recent articles
And
we
it
got
might
to
be
talk
good.
about. Where did my phone go?
What
I don't know, man.
Yeah, see, he's sitting here hating on my phone, and then I show him, look, I show him my phone's
Okay.
pink.
It's got girly.
Okay, y'all. The first article we got
Rose
to talk
gold.
about. This is some
They don't
iffy
even
kind
care.
of stuff here.
What are we talking about now?
He's bringing it up. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Sorry.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Ew.
Why haven't you heard this?
Smashing Pumpkins to release a 33 rock opera as a sequel to Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Okay,
Man.
before we get into it, let me read this a little bit. In an interview coinciding with the 25th anniversary of the masterful Melancholy, Billy Corgan has revealed that his band are to deliver a 33-song rock opera, which will complete a trilogy that they continued with 2000's Machina, the Machines of God, which is another good Pumpkins album, but if you like the more heavy Pumpkins stuff, it's the one after Adore. It's a good album. It's a good heavy album. Billy Corgan says it's a sequel to Melancholy and Machina. Explains Corgan in the video detailing the band's plans. It's kind of a rock opera. We feel it like in many ways it completes the circle on everything we started that we weren't able to finish at that time. So we're very excited about it.
Oh, shit on the floor.
Now here's the thing. Smashing Pumpkins have an album called CYR or something coming out at the end of this month. So they already have an album coming out. And they're already talking about a 33-track
Rock opera.
sequel to fucking Melancholy, one of their most legendary albums. It goes on. Corgan also has plans up his sleeve to have them embark on a full arena tour. Blah, blah, blah. It says, before all this, Smashing Pumpkins will release CYR on November 27th. And that's the end of the article. So, what do you guys think?
It's overbloated.
I can feel that.
It's too much. If you're gonna come up with a sequel to an album you did 25 years ago, 35 years
A
ago,
double disc album.
whatever. Yeah, exactly. One of your legendary
Which
albums.
most people only know
You
2
better
songs from the
fucking
damn
bring
album.
it.
And they don't even get
Like-
one of the titles right.
We only come
This
out at night.
better not suck.
Yeah, it better not suck. Here's
It's
the
been
thing,
this
man.
long. Yeah, it's kind of like doing Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh, but it's Billy
Like, it's
Corgan.
good,
He can do it.
but it's not like I can keep watching Dumb and Dumber 2
But
after
here's
I
the good
watch Dumb
thing:
and
it's
Dumber
Billy
1.
Corgan, Jimmy Chamberlain, and
There's
James E.
another
Hall.
conversation going on over here.
We're talking about the same thing.
Dumb and Dumber.
No, you're talking about something that has nothing to do with this.
Yes.
Billy Corgan is one of those dudes who is always talking about things that they're gonna do, but never fucking do. Oceana was a part of a whole massive, continuous series of tracks called Kaleidoscope and the
Yeah.
Tear Garden or some bullshit.
He's got some weird shit going
And
on.
like they pretty much just gave up on it. They did Elegy after it, but he's like, oh, it's an album within an album, and it's like, dude, just make some shit.
Miss Swan.
Just fucking make some
This
shit.
one was good.
And so we get a couple years ago, we get the half reunion. We've got Chamberlain back, Billy Corgan, and James E. Hall, but we're never going to see Darcy again. Darcy is probably never going to be a part of Pumpkins again, which kind of sucks. But Chamberlain is a badass drummer. Eha is a great guitar player, and Billy Corgan is gonna Billy Corgan.
No, I can go. See, I can
Billy
go for some more
Corgan's gonna
Siamese
do what he
Dreams.
do.
Yes.
I want more Siamese Dreams.
Siamese Dreams is one of my
Best.
ultimate
It's the all-time
90s albums.
It's one of the best Smashing Pumpkins albums.
It is. That and Gish and Melancholy, just straight phenomenal stuff. Adore, we're getting a little iffy. Machina even, which this thing they're talking about is also a sequel to. Machina is fine.
I just don't know if they could do a fucking. Can they even do that so long afterwards?
And here's the thing, they're calling this CYR a double album, but it's one disc. So to me, you just got one CD with a bunch of tracks. It's not technically a double fucking album for me. If you're gonna put them all on one disc.
Well, modern discs are a lot bigger than what they would have been.
But that's
you can
the
get
thing.
Melancholy and Infinite Sadness on one disc nowadays.
But that's the thing, is like, to me it's not necessarily a double album if you're gonna throw it all on one disc. But I've got it
Maybe it's
pre-ordered.
a double-sided disc.
I've got it pre-ordered, and the last
Yeah,
one
but
they
still,
did.
nothing will ever.
Well, I mean, nothing. I mean,
Sorry.
screw that. Put Hummer on. Turn Hummer on, or fucking Cherub Rock.
Cherub Rock. I mean, Siamese
Yeah, I
Dreams
understand,
was
but
the best one.
What I'm saying is nothing is gonna get better than early.
I hate to say
they
it,
don't
dude,
even
I
have
love
your
the
band.
Pumpkins.
They
I
don't-
love the Pumpkins, but I am very iffy after that album.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't-
It all kind of sucks after Melancholy.
Because even though Oceana
And now they're gonna say
or Oceania,
25 years, 35 years later, we're
It's like,
gonna do.
It's like if we were getting a new Oleander album or something. Bands
Why-
that were great
Why
when
would
they came out, but
fans
they don't work
of
now.
Melancholy
I mean, I'd love
want
to have
a
them in
Melancholy too?
like Space Hog. Oh man, I mean, but that was great when it came out. But now I don't think you can do it.
yeah,
It
it's
just
like,
don't work.
why are you even talking about it? You've got an album out coming already, which, to tell you the truth, they dropped 2 songs a couple months ago, and they fucking sucked.
Oh.
What I hated was they are going, those 2 songs sounded very identical with the female vocally part, but both songs go heavy on the 80s synth wave. And here's the thing about this. About 3 years ago, I thought it was cool when bands were like going a little 80s. I was like, yeah, do it. Like, remember when Paramore just a couple years ago did that very 80s country? I was
They're
like,
dead now.
I was
They're
like,
not
do
even
it.
together.
I was like, do it. That's totally cool. But now I am fucking over it because everybody is trying
Yep.
to sound like the Stranger Things theme song, and it is just, it's
I don't even know what the
oversaturated.
Stranger Things theme song is because
It's
I
just
don't
an
watch
80s
that shit.
sound. Just think
Just
80s
that
music.
80s.
It's pretty much.
No. I mean, everyone is
I don't
trying
watch
to just do 80s.
Mm.
and it's
Just think
annoying to me.
synthwave
It is
crap.
annoying to me.
Anything
And a band that helped define the 90s sound going for the 80s sound kind of annoys me, because it's like I've been waiting for you guys to give me that 90s sound again for years, and you have not delivered, and you have not delivered.
Travis.
I love the fucking Pumpkins.
The 90s are dead, man.
They're
We'll
dead,
never
man.
get them back. We'll never get the
They're
music
dead,
from the
man.
90s.
They are dead. And
Because if the bands we loved, even if they released the albums we have now, it just wouldn't feel the same. It was different when we're gay tall, and it meant more to
We
us.
were the same height as we ever were. We have
You
not
know what I
grown.
frickin'
I think I've been this
We
tall
have
since I
all
was
four
12.
been this height since the year we met, and we met both of you in the
Well,
same
yeah.
year.
I'm just saying, it's different because when you're growing up, the music, you
Yeah,
define
I get
your
you.
life. Now it's just
That's why I got
It's
real
just music
piney, man. I got real piney this year for that 90s sound, dude. I got
I
real
love
piney for
my
that 90s sound.
90s music.
And I found some new artists today that have that 90s sound.
oh yeah, there's still bands that
Which really
It is
tripped me
bringing
out.
back
Bully, and Skating Polly, man. Especially if
Just
you
like
like the chick
new
rock
metal.
90s
New
sound.
metal is kind of making a reemergence.
New
But
metal.
There's a
coming
lot
back.
of bands that
New
do
metal's
it
coming
back.
now.
people our
I mean,
age, like, we want our fucking music
We
back.
want
We're
our
tired of
shit
this crap.
back, man. We want our shit back.
It didn't
And
get.
with-
It wasn't in the limelight long enough. It should have. It just didn't get respect. And I think now new metal would be perfect now.
I mean, we're living
When it came
in a
out,
time.
Look up something.
We're living in a time where we can be nostalgic for Limp Bizkit, y'all. Like,
Right.
isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's like when the boomers started buying up all old toys and old TV shows and shit. Us, it's the music. There really wasn't nothing. We grew up in a digital age. We went from analog to digital. We were the ones that saw that.
Yeah.
So there's nothing for us there, but
we were
music.
like in between. Like, we were as soon as we were learning about that stuff, the next thing was
'Cause
happening.
we are the older millennials. We're not the younger millennials who grew up with all this shit already.
Yeah.
We're like Bane. Oh, we grew into it.
faith.
We were around when Limp Bizkit destroyed Woodstock.
I know everybody's got a body like me, and I gotta think twice before I give my heart
It's
away.
even got the
'Cause
lyrics
I
on
know all the things you
But you gotta have faith.
to. When gives some time, that emotion got to
sing
pick
this in
my
the car?
heart up off the floor, and love comes down. Here we go. Love comes down without emotion. Good job, baby. Showing you that you gotta have faith.
No, that's not a No.
Man, that was my introduction to Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, it was. Mine too. Yeah, that's another one.
Keep rolling it hard. And bands.
Fucking younger millennials don't know shit about fucking what new metal was. If you had that fucking rap rock.
What was that we did? Does that come up with the hokey pokey?
Yeah, the hokey pokey.
The Limp Bizkit hokey pokey.
Yeah. But you know what? I stole that.
That's what everyone's doing that.
I stole that from Mad TV.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It was so
So-
funny to do though.
Those two
We had
new
fun doing
Pumpkin songs suck to me. Not a fan.
We didn't even get to hear them.
Well, that's
Not
fine.
a
We're
fan
good.
of them. I mean, I'm talking about
Did
Pumpkins
y'all hear
as a
New
whole at this
Pumpkins?
He's just talking about the news. It's
We're,
okay.
just, we're just talking about the news of Pumpkins at this moment. What do you got?
I don't know what this is.
Tala.
Oh, that's that new band. It'd be new metal.
Fucking new metal.
Motherfucker kick. Yeah, y'all.
Just add that. I'll listen to it later.
Yeah, pause that shit, man. We gotta talk. We gotta have a come to Satan talk here real quick.
Word.
Smashing
There's a few
Pumpkins, a
bands.
band who
Come
helped
to Satan
define the
talk.
90s sound going back to 80s, sort of disappoints me because I've been pining for that 90s sound for ages, man. I've been pining for it. I've been missing there's a tone to the 90s that I miss, and I'm getting it from a few new artists, which is awesome. But
Rob's on.
bands from then are why Pumpkins? Why Billy? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And here's the thing, I'll buy anything Pumpkins because they released that last album, the Oh So Bright and Shiny Volume 1 or whatever, about 2 years ago, and it's fine. There's a couple heavy tracks, but it's like you're still not. There's something missing, man. I miss that Gish sound. I miss that Siamese Dream sound, man. Those two albums encompass the 90s sound all the way around. Great ballads, great rock, just all in one package. Same thing with the first couple Pearl Jam albums. They encompass that 90s sound so good. Like the first couple Ho albums,
Nirvana,
they encompass that 90s sound. The first several Soundgarden, or all the Soundgarden before he died, encompasses that 90s sound so much that I miss, man, and nobody's fucking with it. I mean, how long do we have to go through this 80s nostalgia before we finally get our 90s? We got our 90s show, Everything Sucks, and I was loving it.
And it lasted a season.
I was like, just fucking feed me this bullshit. Like, I don't need it to be good.
Yeah.
Just show me some 90s shit.
because
and I'm
it's
happy.
our generation are the
And
ones
it
that
didn't
are
work.
fucking
They
everything up.
canceled it.
Our younger generation.
As soon as it came out, it was out for 2 days, and then they said,
Cancel.
"We're not doing another season."
I was like, damn it,
What?
y'all, man, come
You
on.
made us watch this, and you tell
But
us
they did
no?
they did some things in there that I was like, this is a little unbelievable. Because an
Yeah.
8-year-old kid
With a Kevin Smith
is
poster
not
for
gonna have a
Mallrats.
Mallrats
Come on now.
poster.
No,
An
they won't.
8-year-old.
That's stupid.
An 8-year-old
That's
in
stupid.
96.
Mallrats
You're
would've
not
been a
gonna
Gen
have
Xer.
that. Yeah, you.
That'd have been a Gen Xer right
Yeah,
there.
you'd have been.
Yeah.
We would eventually get to it, but
The
it'd be long
youngest
after.
you would
Mallrats
have
would
need
be long
in
after it happened.
'96. You would have needed to be at least 10, 12.
We had movie posters, but
13.
you bet your ass if we had a Mallrats poster,
But you wouldn't have been.
it would go above what we had.
You wouldn't have been 8 years
No.
old in '96 and had a Mallrats poster.
no
Unless you were an
8-year-old
incredibly
kid.
cool 8-year-old.
No 8-year-old kid had Mallrats.
But that was a fun show. They did a lot
He
of fun
wouldn't have
things.
even understood Mallrats. Is the
Yeah,
thing.
like
He
they.
couldn't appreciate.
Hell, in that show, he didn't understand lesbianism.
Yeah, so Mallrats wouldn't have made sense. That's the thing. So, just because he likes to be a director doesn't mean that he can look up to Kevin Smith as a director because that's
but
his
look at this,
second
though, look
fucking
at this.
movie.
It was 3 nerdy kids who were loved the AV Club. What else was popular doing that on Netflix? Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Couple nerdy little kids hanging out
So,
in the AV
here's
Club.
my question. Are there lesbians on Stranger Things?
There is now.
Okay,
Um,
of course.
Yeah, but it's because
Season 3 was fun. It
it's
was a
hard
lot
to
of
tell
fun.
what's genuine and what's
What I
just
gotta
selling
say
out
is
to
I
fucking
haven't
what's
seen one
what's
Netflix
woke
show
and
where there's
SJW
not a
now.
lesbian
It's hard to
in
tell.
it.
What don't
And
matter?
I'm like, it don't matter, but you can cut this out
If
you
you're
need
a
to.
lady that needs to love on some titties, be a lady who loves on
cut this
titties.
out
There's
if you
nothing
need
wrong
to.
with
What
it.
are you about to say?
But you ain't got to shoehorn it in just to get some
No,
fucking
just
views.
when I was like, where this is going.
No, it's not
You
going
know.
nowhere bad yet. Cause I approve of it, man. If you're a dude that wants to suck on a dick, fucking
Exactly.
suck on that dick
Do
like
that.
it's the
Do
last
that.
dick in the world.
But
If you're
why?
a chick that wants
Why
to
is
lick on
Netflix the only thing that you can get
Woke
these
television.
woke television and these kind of characters? There's
It's
not
everywhere.
You
man.
watch the South Park episode. You know
Is
Netflix will
it?
prove any fucking thing.
because
It's everywhere. That woke stuff is everywhere.
okay, because I see a lot of woke stuff.
Because
and-
look, it's like I said, man.
what's this show?
Well, no, just because they have something like that doesn't make it a
no,
woke. It's
it's-
woke. It's when
goddamn it.
it's the forefront. It's what the whole damn thing's about.
Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's all about woke black culture.
See, he was about to say black. That's why they're
I think about
No, it's black.
every
I
show
know.
for the past 10 years.
That's what it is, but it's based in after the first World War, second or first, second or whatever. World War.
that war
Doesn't
of
matter.
the world.
One of them wars.
War
One
of
of
the
them
worlds.
second. In the early, I think
One
it
of
was the second one. Anyway.
But what I'm gonna say is, the crazy thing is
Smashing Pumpkins.
not, check it out. 20 years ago,
Racist.
20 years ago, if you added a gay character to your TV show, people complained and bitched.
Yeah.
But nowadays, if you don't have a gay character,
Yeah,
in
they
the show,
complain and
they
bitch.
complain and bitch. I mean, it's just where we're at.
It doesn't
where we're
matter
at now.
though. That's the
It's
thing.
where
It
we're
doesn't
at
matter
now.
what
Well,
your
see, to
character
people like
is
us, it don't matter. We don't
interested
care.
in.
Yeah,
I
The
just
problem
want
is,
good
they
written
fine.
characters.
They
Totally
want to
fine.
make. They want to
I want a
pander to
good
certain type of
story.
people. We don't care. We just
I
want
don't care what this person wants to fuck. You know? That's the thing. I just
Yeah.
want to watch something. I don't care what
I don't
they
care who
want.
they need to fuck. I don't
Exactly.
care who they need to fuck. That's what throws me off on a lot of shows. It's like, oh, here comes
Shows,
the fuck
movies,
part.
video games, music.
To me,
I
it's
don't
like,
want-
oh, you're wasting 3 minutes to show me a fuck scene when you could be
Yeah.
showing me 3 minutes of story.
Yeah, I want to know.
But when I was
wanna
9
know
years
more.
old and I was seeing Species in the theater, I was like,
Boobs!
Boobs.
boobies!
But see, there it is, right here. You gotta remember, we're the older millennials. As you get older, you get less fucking like, this shit's stupid. Why do we care about this? You look at the younger millennials, are like, you guys are dumb. You care about the worst things that have nothing to do with anything. So petty. Like, oh my God, who gives a fuck who that person likes to go home and have sex with? We don't know. We don't care. You can be loud and proud. I don't give a shit. Just give me a good story. Give me a good plot.
I have
Give
a
me a good
question.
movie.
How did this come out of Smashing Pumpkins?
I don't know.
Hold on, let's
But
figure
it's
that out.
on
That's a good
film.
story.
That's a good
It's
question.
reverse.
Smashing is a new slang for fucking.
Nah, it's actually been around
Smash
for a
that
long.
So,
pumpkin.
you wanna fuck that pumpkin, yo.
I'm gonna smash that
Pumpkin
No.
files.
Smashing Pumpkins, because you're talking about the 90s, you start talking about our generation.
We were talking about that show, the
Yeah.
90s show, and then
The
how
90s
that
show.
kid didn't understand
See,
lesbians.
boom, I'm drunk and I still have 3 brain cells to work.
My man.
They're working overtime and
Man.
they're doing it.
Them tree got tree point.
So there's that. So what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think
I haven't
about
heard
the
it.
sequel? Well,
No
I'm
one's
not- we're
heard
not
it.
A
talking-
prequel.
No
We're
one's
not,
heard it.
we're not talking about the Smashing Pumpkins songs. I'm asking y'all, what do y'all think of a possible sequel to Melancholy, one of the most legendary albums of the 90s?
You guys go first. You're probably not as big as Sam.
If you want the wall of the 90s,
That's what
like
he
he
said.
said. Billy Corgan said the wall for Generation
I
X.
didn't even feel that when I heard it.
Oh,
We're not Gen X though. I mean,
Oh,
we're
we
kind
are.
of close. We're
We're
close.
like in between there, yeah.
I pick out.
I mean, what do you think about a
This is
sequel
what I
to
think.
those?
We're
That-
zennials.
Sorry,
what
I'm
we call
gonna just. All right, I don't listen to Melancholy as a full fucking album.
I don't listen to it all that much either. Like I
It
said,
Let
is-
Zach go. Like I said.
It
Get
is
ours.
a bloated album. When I first got it at I was a kid, I didn't appreciate it like I should have.
yeah.
But I knew the songs I liked were on there. I got it as an adult, and I listened to it from beginning to end, both CDs.
It demands your time.
And I came to the conclusion that I only like the radios.
Whoa.
The 2 or 3 songs. on the album.
Exactly.
And the
That
funny
is
part
where
was,
my nostalgia
99%
lies
of
on
people
that.
can't even name the song
because-
correctly. They don't even get it right. They call it
You know what's-
Radicage or shit.
You know what's funny? The three of us.
Bullets with
did
Butterfly
that.
Wings. Is
I
not they don't even get the title right.
Cannot get into that album as an album.
It is a
I
hard
bought
album to
it
get into. It is very hard
5
album.
years ago,
I totally feel that.
and my
It's extremely
apartment,
artsy
and I listened
album.
to it,
Totally
and
feel
I'm
that.
like, I mean, it's not entertaining me,
How you doing, David?
and
Sober
I'm
enough?
just meh.
Let's try.
So I love the radio songs. That's why when I went to that album, I chose Tonight Tonight.
Tonight, 19.
That's a good
And
song.
what's
Tonight,
really
tonight,
funny is
19.
We hated that song when it first
I
came
know
out,
we
right?
did, but
Was
I
it,
acted like I didn't because you hated it.
Tonight,
'Cause you were the
1979
cooler person than me
and Bullets
because
with
you were
Butterfly
older.
Wings.
And
Yeah, I looked
then
up
we
to
got a
you
little
growing
older
up.
and we were like, not afraid to admit that we
Yeah,
liked
yeah,
things.
exactly. But I always liked songs that you said you didn't like. and I didn't tell you because I looked up to you as a little brother, the big brother.
Aw.
Well,
Anyway,
you were trying to find your own way, but you didn't want to be. You
when
wanted to be
I
like
bought
him.
this 5 years
Gotta be
ago, I
your own
didn't
man.
like it. So them saying that they're gonna do that again, if you do a whole album of stuff that sounds like the radio songs that I like, I'll get into it. But
Yeah.
if you do fucking
There's 33
Melancholy
songs
too,
they're talking
I
about.
don't care. I don't fucking care.
That album, what they're coming out with, isn't for us. It actually is for Gen Xers, or the generation before us. Because
But is
you
it?
gotta remember, for
So they're
Because they've
making
been
music
doing
for
songs
60-year-olds?
every day since
50-year-olds?
it'd be 50-year-olds, like late 40s,
But-
early 50-year-olds.
What's so crazy is their stuff coming out with stuff that resonated with us when we were 10, when we were 7, when we
Well,
were 8.
you gotta remember. All right, so our
When
parents.
we first
most
started
time our
building
parents,
our musical minds as children,
It was there.
it was them.
Just
and
like Chili Peppers.
But you gotta
was
think,
there.
when you're a kid, you don't really. It's not until when you're a teenager that you actually kind of connect with the musical genre of that time.
I
Like,
mean, when
for us, it's grunge and punk, because that's when, like, the 90s, you had the grunge
I just
and
know
punk
90s
scene.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and that's our musical thing, but Melancholy is so much, it is kind of, it's more of a Gen Xer album. It really is. It's a very
Yeah,
dark
see,
and depressing
I
album.
used to be
Because the Gen Xers were the world
That
sucks,
was
everything
before.
sucks, fuck it. Our generation was actually supposed to be
Right,
the new
that is
generation.
on. That is on.
Yeah,
Siamese Street,
that was
man.
not on Melancholy. What's wrong with you?
I always, for some reason, there's
Used
something
to
about.
be a little
There's
boy.
something
That
about
was on
that.
Shared Rock.
There's something
One
about
with
this
Sharon
arm.
Rock.
There's something
Yeah.
about this arm that has
Siamese Dreams is the best
some
album.
fucking
Melancholy.
melancholy vibes. But like Gish and Siamese Dream, favorite pumpkin album.
Yeah, Siamese
What be in here?
Hands down. Just grab anything you want, man.
Whatever.
Just grab anything you want out of there.
David needs a
It's
water.
all fucking pumpkin.
Nah, the winter lager or the Corona.
Have you a Corona, Zach?
There you go. There's lime in there.
It's pretty light.
Or get a fucking cherry one, dude. Or
Get a
get
cherry?
or get a fucking
No, he
pumpkin
won't like
one.
it. It
Because
is
they
very
are,
bitter.
look, dude,
Pumpkin.
they are not as fucking bad as you
Have
bitch
some
about.
rum with me, Zach. We can just get you to drink rum, man.
You won't like that one. Get the
No.
dog. Get a dogfish.
Is this too heavy?
No,
Voodoo Raid.
that's like barely a 6.
I don't care what the content is. Because I'm already way above
That
where I should be.
There you go.
sucks.
Right here.
What is the
Liquor.
alcohol content?
Get
That's
you there
like a
quicker.
better. The lower the better.
If you want something that tastes better, it's the dogfish head.
I
But if
don't
you want
care
something
the taste I
lower,
want to maintain.
if you want to maintain, get one of the cherries.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
If you want to maintain, get that Voodoo Ranger pumpkin.
Travis, this is gonna hurt.
What is Voodoo Ranger pumpkin?
The Voodoo Ranger pumpkin is, I like it, but it
Oh,
sucks.
God damn. Oh, I don't like drinking straight liquor.
What is the content?
It's barely a 6.
Oh, I just disinfected my throat. No Corona for
But my
me.
thing is I wouldn't mind a sequel, but I'm at the point where I'm like, Smashing Pumpkins hasn't put anything out that I
He says it's
absolutely
barely
love.
a 6, but it's a 6.4.
Oh, it's a 6.
That's a over a 6.
Barely
What's
over-
wrong with you?
Here's the question.
Barely
a
over
sequel.
6.
Is it literally going to sound like
We're gonna
Melancholy?
finish
And
this.
which
See, that's
parts
what
of
I'm
Melancholy?
wondering.
Because, like Willis Butterfly Wings is a drastic departure from, was it 1970? Is it 1979?
1979. Melancholy
It's so
goes all
different.
over the place as far as
So,
genre goes.
how do you do a sequel to something so drastically
Oh,
different?
it's-
Like Siamese Dreams, all the songs kind of sound the same. They got that
Well,
90s sound.
there's-
I love them.
there's-
They're very rocky.
There's drastically different genres on Melancholy, but they all fit and they all.
But that's what I'm saying. How do you do a sequel to that?
Because when
so
you
long
get that, we only
afterwards?
come out at night. That's a very Beatlesy song.
I mean, I would.
No,
No, he's
Oh, you
giving
don't
it to you.
like it?
No.
I told you get one of these. This
pumpkin is pumpkin.
Look,
don't
dude.
matter.
the dogfish head
No,
is. If you want something that tastes good, it's the dogfish
I'd
head.
rather have water right now.
Well then, look, open up there and grab a scofflaw.
the fuck is that?
The fucking, you see that box on the floor?
The red shit?
No, the damn fucking box on the floor by the feet of the skeleton.
Well, who's gonna drink that?
I guess I fucking will.
Alright, then.
I guess I will.
It's just, I don't know. I mean, I hope it sounds decent, but again, like I said, I like 3 songs out of Melancholy. It's fucking Bullets with Butterfly Wings,
Yeah,
Tonight
'cause
Tonight,
I love that
1979.
album. I love that album, but I gotta be in the mood. It's an album
I
that
think I'll take some
demands.
Corona from David.
There's some lime in there
Fine,
if you want
totally
it.
do it.
All right, Zach.
But
Give it.
Melancholy is one
I'm
of
gonna
those
take some
albums
Corona.
that you have
There
to
you go.
plan your day around.
gotta
You know what I
be
mean?
topic.
It's like The Astonishing
What?
by
The
Dream
Claw,
Theater.
it's
It's like The Wall from
Where-
Pink Floyd.
Come
You
on,
have to plan your fucking
Yeah.
day around with
Yeah,
some of
dude.
this
Hold on.
album.
I don't know. The Wall though. The Wall's good.
The Wall is good. All the
And
way
it's,
through.
it's technically
That's
it's,
what
like,
lyrics might be
it's
there.
one song, especially if you watch the movie or the Laser Light show. It's fucking
Yeah.
amazing. I don't think
Yeah.
there's a Laser Light show for Melancholy.
There is
not.
not.
That would be
not.
a weird ass Laser Light show.
And then you gotta appreciate Melancholy because that was like the only album trying to do that at that time. You know what I mean? Like, but there are. I mean, I am not the. I love Melancholy, but I don't like it as much as I love Siamese or
No,
Gish.
a sequel to Siamese.
Or
would be
even
amazing.
their B-side album, Pisces Iscariot. Like those three to me, top tier.
I mean,
Smashing
because like I said,
Pumpkins.
they got the song Starla. So I mean, of course, I like that song because my wife's name's Starla, and it's actually a good song.
Claws disappeared. We can't find
So
the
now
claw.
on the final bit.
Oh shit! Well,
Before we go smoke a cig, on the final bit of this Speaker Brains news,
Cans everywhere.
here is the next news thing I want to talk about.
I don't know, man.
how much?
Wait, is this it? That's
That is
I
it.
found it.
That is it.
Yeah.
The next thing I want to talk about.
Fuck yeah!
Girl!
America.
Corona all in my
Fuck
mouth, yeah.
Mexican beer.
He said
American.
Matt Stone for president. There we go.
I feel you on that. I'd vote
Mr.
for
Garrison
it.
for president.
I'd
Oh
vote for
jeez.
all
No.
J's.
I actually, I'm sorry, but I did have a relief, and I said,
Relief.
okay, maybe now we can get Mr. Garrison in a different role.
That will be
We can get new
grateful.
stories with Mr. Garrison.
Like I said, I give it.
I'm cool with that.
We're probably fucked with Biden, but who
Mr.
cares?
I
swear I'm
got
not
bored
gay.
with the same goddamn Trump Mr. Garrison
I will give you
we've
cre-
seen for 5
That,
years.
I will agree. I hate Biden, but you know what? I'd be glad to see Mr. Garrison be like, oh,
Yeah.
geez, I can finally be normal
Yeah, I
again.
want to see him teach
He
the
come back and
kids.
teach
I
again.
want to see him teach the
Here's
fucking
the only
kids.
thing I miss about Trump Garrison. Buckle up, buckle up.
You only saw that one season.
I know. That sucks.
I know, they should have kept
Yeah.
some Caitlyn Jenner in there.
Yeah, you don't get that. It only happened 1 year.
So,
I love the new one, though.
Yeah.
Go vote, kids.
Yeah, the new one. God.
Okay. All right.
so
let's,
people, the final bit on this Speaker Brains news. ICP.
Oh, God.
Insane Clown Posse just dropped.
Oh, that fucking weird ass
Just
shit.
dropped the name of the 5th Joker's card of the
Okay.
2nd deck, and it is the Yum Yum Flower.
Okay.
The
I'll go ahead
dumbest
and say
name, but I can't even say it's the dumbest name
We
compared to what came before it.
I said we don't know
Bang,
nothing about
pow,
it yet.
boom, they're all the
Okay.
dumbest fucking titles
It could be
ever.
cool as long as they're doing this as a genuine thing. Now, as long as they ain't no more of this woke bullshit, which I don't think ICP is gonna pull the woke
They're
shit.
never a woke band.
But that I love the card is cool.
it
the card
is
is
a
cool
cool
looking.
design.
Name
I love
is stupid, but
No.
It's a cool
I
design.
kind of wish
No.
they ended at the 6th Joker card.
Quard.
I
wish they
I
finished
would've
the
been
sixth Joker.
I'd have been
Quard, give me
fine
that
with
guy.
Tales of the Dark Carnival. I'd have been fine with Tales of the Dark Carnival, like the Tempest album. You know, they did
So are we
one
saying that they're
album.
gonna be a female rappers now?
No, here's
What
the
the
thing.
fuck is the point?
Here's the thing.
Spice water.
The only female artist
Spice water, alright.
who is
never
Drink
ever
enough of it,
female
fuck you up,
appeal.
though.
who is ever
how you get
on
Corona.
Psychopathic was
From
Blase
Corona
Rose.
Extra.
Yeah.
She released one EP as Blase Rose on Psychopathic, and then they dropped her ass. There was too much drama.
basic fucking
Too
beer.
much drama. And
different than chorus.
I've actually,
That's like
surprisingly,
chorus.
ICP have finally put their album for release on their website. I've recently ordered it. It should be coming in the mail any day now. But Blase Rose.
This one that's they just put a picture.
No, I'm
of.
talking about Blase Rose, the only
The
female
only female
artist.
they've ever had.
The
Alright,
only
I'm
female they ever had on the
Give me
roster.
your lighter.
We'll be out there in just a second, Zach.
The only female they had on
You
the
can go
roster.
too, Zach.
Go take a Zach.
I'm so drunk. Go take a Zach.
Why? Why is
Just
this
give me your
Mario in my pocket?
I don't have anything to say about it.
Dude,
Travis has Mario
We are
in his
so
pocket.
fucking wasted,
I know,
Travis.
I can't have any more beer, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm
Look
done.
here.
I just
look,
need a lighter.
look.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know
Talk
what to say
about
it.
ICP.
Come on, boot and
I
rally,
haven't
baby.
listened to anything since.
See, me and Josh, are the resident ICP guys. Look.
I mean, I'll admit, the title kind of sucks, but
Stupid.
it actually, I'm not going to say stupid because it fits with the ICP theme.
Here's the thing, though. What is interesting is
They do
earlier-
silly stuff. This is silly. It's a silly name. I was kind of thinking, though, this is going to be like a female thing, but
You remember last year when they dropped Fred Fury?
yeah, the Fred Fury,
And-
yeah. I love that. And then he had the rat in his
I
pocket, and
enjoyed
it had
that
its
album,
own
had
thing.
its own
See,
little
that's what I
EP.
like about the picture, because you have the three
You
little
have those
pedals.
three fucking
That could be
seedlings.
three singles. That could have
Those
three
could be
separate.
3 EPs. Like,
I mean, I would have picked a better, but then again, who knows? Maybe they might be kind of going for a bubblegum pop kind of thing, which
have
could
no
be kind of
idea.
cool.
No idea.
We don't know. I mean, I have to. I
this
would
is like-
say Judgment 4 for later.
Yeah, Judgment Later. It's interesting.
It's a silly
The
name.
design is fun. The
I like-
design
I
is
love the
really
card. The
fun.
card is- 'cause
a
we'll
Venus
always-
flytrap kind of thing going on, but it's very, very Asian. If you noticed, Asian kind of face paint. You got the chopsticks in the hair.
We've had the fallout between like Dark Lotus and all that. They've had
Yeah.
the big fallout. I like the card. You know, of course, it will always be the old school. Like, we really wish they stopped at because
you
they
know-
had the whole Joker card thing. That was the whole deck.
Like,
and they
I
should
love
have
the
stopped there and
calm.
started a whole new thing.
The Tempest is great. I'd have been fine with just the world after the
Yeah,
six.
like Zach said, Bang Pow Boom was kind of weird. I did like
Fine,
it though.
there's some stuff on there I
did
like.
like Bang Pow Boom because I love fucking
Like-
Vultures. It's a great song. But this one could
Death
be
Pop's
good.
got some stuff
Death Pop
I like.
is good. But I'm not a big fan of the name. But then again, their names have always. I mean, because you've had the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, Ringleader.
It's
Ring
like,
ma-
it's like I
Ring
said,
Master.
the first 6, there's something ominous about that shit.
It was very dark. This one's very bubblegum poppy. It just. That's why I was wondering if there's a female now involved because it seems. Because it's. I think it's kind of pink. It's a flower. Yum yum. But who knows? We don't know. There might be a new rapper. I would absolutely think that they wouldn't go with the stereotype of an Asian guy being yum yum, kind of like yum yum sauce and shit. I don't think they'd go there because they're not racist or any shit. They don't do stereotypes. I mean, they've always been silly.
Oh, they do stereotypes.
Well, they do stereotypes in a silly manner. They don't, these guys, like I said, anybody tries to call us racist, you are fucking fools. We are the farthest thing from racist. We might joke about shit, but we make fun of white people. It's all funny games. We're not doing nothing. But
there's no
ICP
hate on this channel.
ICP's always, we don't care about what's your sexual orientation, race, or, if you're going to hate somebody, hate them for something more important other than the color of their skin. Hate them for any other reason than the color. I mean, what the hell? The absence or lack of melanin in your skin? But like I said, ICP, the name is a little funky, but they've always done weird
The
shit.
yum yum flower.
I kind of like it, and then it might play into it. It could be really fucking cool. It's one of those things where it's until we get more information, it's just speculation.
All
It's
speculation.
It's always
at this
been
point.
Shaggy 2 Dope and fucking Violent J. It's always been those two.
Yeah.
And it sucks with the fallout between.
Sometimes it's either Mike P or sometimes it's Mikey Clark.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know. I don't think it's going to be a big issue, but like I said, it's probably not going to be until 2021 before we finally get some information on it. But I like the idea about it. I just wish they would I more or less personally felt that they should have stopped the Joker cards where they actually originally announced they were going to be,
Yeah.
and then started a whole new
Six Faces of the Dark Carnival.
Yeah, because I mean, we all know they kind of hated, they love the Psycho Circus thing, but kind of Kiss stole that idea. They fucked that up. But I mean, I had no problems with it. I mean, we're always gonna be the old school ICP fans. We're like I said, we're going potheads for life, juggalos for life. It's all kinds of shit like that. But it might. I saw the picture. I'm like, dude, that's cool. Kind of reminiscent of Riddlebox. With the fucking thing popping out.
It is a very
I've always loved
kind
ICP's album covers. They're fucking amazing. Except for the Wraith, I wasn't a big fan of the Wraith.
The Wraith is kind of lame.
It was a lame album cover, but I loved everyone because they always had the fucking clown circus shit going on. And we could get three, at least it looks like, 3 separate singles, just like Fred Fury did. With
yeah, you got the Rat. Because, you know, back in the day with the original Joker cards, you always got that sideshow EP like Tunnel of Love or Beverly Kills. And
Hell's Pit.
Fucking, so now we got, you know, the Flip the Rat. And then, you know, this character has 3 little seedlings. It'd be cool if there was, like, I made the joke, I was like, watch those seeds be an EP. You know, I mean, so it'd be cool. I'd be down with that.
I mean, it would fit with what they just did with fucking Fred Fury. I mean, it would fit because they didn't really do it so much with the previous ones where there was a part of the actual scene of the original Joker card where that was part of separate. But they did do EPs, but this one, Fred Fury, was interesting that it zoomed in on the rat in his pocket, and that was its whole thing. I like that. This one has 3 little flower petals that come off the main stem.
Yeah.
It could be 3 new rappers. I mean, I would like to see some new rap. I wouldn't mind seeing some new rappers with the group. You know, because like I said, after the whole Dark Lotus thing,
after
Twisted getting all
left,
everyone getting
joining Magic Ninja.
I mean, we haven't been a big ICP fan lately, so we're not so much.
Still love some ICP, but I mean, even though we're not too.
We've never been to a gathering. I mean, we've all seen the porn videos of fucking gathering shit, but you know, it's not our thing. It's just, I can imagine that there's gonna be 3 separate I can see 4 whole albums for this thing if it works that way.
Yeah, I can see that, and you know, my thing is what's so weird is. This character is Yum Yum, the Yum Yum flower, and what's so crazy is last year they had mentioned that there's a hint in one of the songs on Fred Fury that is one of the songs where we say something so many times on a certain song. I can't remember what it was, and there was Yum Yum Badlum. What song was that? Where it'd be like Yum Yum Badlum. Can't remember.
I will admittedly, I'm not, like I said, after fucking the original Joker cards, I really didn't listen to a lot of
Yeah, because like
I listened to it just enough to review it, and you know,
Fred Fury was the first time I highly enjoyed an ICP album.
It was good.
Since just, you know, Hell's Pit came out, man.
It's been one of those issues where, as we got older, our music, we listened to everything, so we never focused on one album. Like I said, for me, I'll always be a System fan. So I don't mind that there's only 2 songs because a new album would I'd be listening to that damn album forever fucking ever, and I miss all this shit. Like all these videos we just recently did. I just kind of skimmed through songs because there's so much on my plate because our musical styles back when I first met you. We were Cradle of fucking Filth, heavy black death metal goth kids all the fucking way.
But now we're
rap music, fuck that shit. And it's like, okay, then we became juggalos, and that's all we fucking listened to was ICP forever. We even had our own fucking Jeremy Jugglenuts, so we are our own show.
Man,
so we bounced from fucking genre to genre, and now it's like,
I'm a genre junkie now.
Yeah, well, I like everything classical. I mean, I'm digging country rap now. That shit's pretty fucking cool.
And that's a genre I don't really fuck with.
It's gotten so much. It's gotten so good now because I mean I liked it because of Hank 3 got me introduced to it. Hank 3 is like fucking that punk rock country rap shit, and then I'm listening to more hardcore shit. That's like, dude, that's fucking awesome. You know, it's kind of political, but you know, I'm more of a. I'm always gonna be, you know, America's the greatest fucking country.
I'm sad.
We live in the South, so we're country rednecks. We love our guns.
Wow.
We love our fucking shot. We love our guns. We love America.
I can't have any more beer, dude. I'm just gonna have to waste that beer.
Give it here. I'll fucking.
I'm just gonna have to wish.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm the only guy who can fucking pound beers.
My man.
Here we go.
Oh my God, this man is killing that Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin. Spicy. Did you just really kill that? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Dude, it tastes like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I'll give you that much. That shit ain't that bad.
With a hardcore spice after, like an aftertaste of spice. That's really cool.
I'm pretty sure people have already watched enough to know I fucking drink like crazy. But I'm always a liquor fan, but I'm not a fan. I hate heartburn. To my deathbed, I'll be a pothead through and through. Of course, now I'm a mushroom fan too because my friend finally fucking gave me mushrooms. Like, that shit's good.
Favorite drugs: opium, weed.
Never tried
mushrooms.
opium. I might be willing to try opium. Anything with a needle, fuck that shit.
Don't do that.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
Smoke some opium.
I might try opium. Like I said, me and Travis, we fucking got hooked on some salvia back in the day, and that's when Travis came up with the Bread and the Groovy Bus. When we fucking mixed marijuana with salvia. So now we're tripping balls and we're high for long periods of time. Oh God.
Like I say, when you see those pictures of like the old opium dens when they're just kicking the gong around, that is straight up smoking opium. Well, when we smoked opium, it was me and Stas went to go visit Kyle. We were working at the Haunted Hayride here one year, and we were always smoking weed. And our buddy Kyle, you've seen him on this channel before. Kyle was smoking, and it looked like resin. If you're a fellow pot smoker, you know about smoking resin.
Well, it is because it's from the fucking poppy flower. It is a liquid resin that comes from poppy flower.
We're hitting on this thing. We're passing it back and forth, and I finally said, "Damn, dude, so are you out of weed, man? You got to break out the resin." He had to scrape some resin. He goes,
"That's when you know you're out of weed. You're scraping your pipe for shit."
And this man straight up said, "Nah, dude, that's opium." And I was like, "Okay."
Although I guess technically anybody who's had fucking Oxycontin, Percocets, if you had any opiate, you've had opium. It's what it is. It's the same damn thing.
Being in a dreamland, it was so awesome.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've saved when I had my wisdom teeth pulled, I saved my pills up. They gave me my Percocets. I saved them up. Woo, you have a fucking good time.
What are you hoping? Because I mean, you and I both really dug the Fred Fury album. As far as like this new deck.
Okay, honestly, ICP has never really disappointed. I mean, they haven't really.
They got ups and downs.
They have ups and downs. They really don't change their style much, but I don't mind that. They're one of those bands, like we said earlier in a previous video. We can forgive that because I would hate for them if I want a deep departure.
They've put out some dog shit, but I'll still buy their shit.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, if we want a departure from the same style they've always done, we go to. There's plenty of other bands that do it. Like I said, I've gotten into country rap. Well, that's also kind of like Twisted. They do this sort of it's a lot more hardcore rap. Like I said, or I'm always gonna say I'm an older Eminem fan. I like Eminem.
Old Eminem is my shit.
And I love the ICP Eminem thing, and I love the two conflicting sides. So ICP's never really been. They've really never done nothing bad. I mean, they've had some songs that were kind of stinkers, but they never really did like a whole album that just. I wasn't a big fan of the Wraith, but there are songs that I like on there. They're not all great, but they're not all bad. It's
like
a good
the Wraith
thing.
is so fun because it's just a big old celebration.
It is, and
of the whole scene.
I've always thought it was weird how people, like ICP fans were lumped into. And if you want to get political with it, it's just the way people lumped Biden fans or Trump fans into a fucking group. It's so stupid. Anybody, look at us. Do we look like we ICP fans? Do you see makeup on us, the way we dress? No. Now, maybe fucking 20 years ago when we used to hang out and shit.
I was wearing ICP shirts.
We had ICP shirts.
Corn shirts.
Dude, Travis and them knows. I had ICP fucking trip pants. I had ICP shit all over it. We were big fans.
I had an ICP chain wallet.
I still got the fucking medallions for my pants that sit on my desk. We were big fans. That's just we were kids, we're teenagers. You know, I was like my early 20s. They were just like late night. They were like teens, and you know, it's just expressing ourselves. We loved our music. Mainly, that's the biggest thing that's been with us. It's always been about music.
Yeah.
We've always loved music, and ICP is one of those bands that.
Because Josh is just a couple of years older than us.
Like I said, I'm 38. What do you got?
34.
So I'm not much older than I would actually be what's called a Zennial. I'm a Gen Xer Zennial. I was born '82, so I'm right on the edge. But like so I met them, it was 2001, and
So that's when we all met.
we met on a fucking cold ass December day. I came to get some pussy. I ended up leaving with 2 dudes, and it's been that way ever fucking
It's
since.
me and Zach.
You know, it's me. It's Jay and Silent Bob right here. He's my hetero life mate. I would not change that. And you know, me and Zach had our up and downs, and mainly because again, it's been about a fucking piece of ass, a girl we won't fucking name, but we've both been with, and that caused problems.
Let's just say her name is the same thing of the meme.
Yeah, but you know, we got over that shit, and now he's my fucking second best, but we're brothers. I wouldn't have it
We're
any
best
way.
friends. Look,
I
David,
wouldn't
Zach,
change it.
me, and Josh, we're the crew.
And hopefully soon you guys will get to meet one of our older friends, another older friends,
we're gonna try
Mousy.
and get Mouse on here. Look, we've talked about Mouse a couple times.
Yeah,
on
you guys heard us talk about him.
old videos.
Like I said, here in Columbus, this is a small town community. Columbus and Phoenix City. It's 2 cities, 2 states, and it's the type of style, you know, the goth kids, so if you want to say. We're tight. We're a small
just
community.
the alternate kids.
And the funny thing, the alt kids, and funny thing is, years later, is we all find out we all have we are all connected in some way that's closer than most people think. Like I said, it's funny how my wife was friends with this person, I married this person. It's amazing. And I really wish we had.
Speaking of which, I gotta tell you about Christina in a minute, off camera.
But yeah, I mean, we'd love for you guys to meet Mousy. He's a great guy.
Mouse is a good old boy.
I mean, you know, his name's Philip. You know, it's funny, I forgot his name for the longest fucking time. I remember when I first met him.
Man.
He had to remind me, because that's what's so sad, is that he moved away and he was gone for so long, and we eventually found out he was back in town. And that's just now we found out Brandon's back in town. I'd love to hook up with him, get him, because I know you guys weren't as big as, you weren't big friends with Brandon and Barrett.
Brandon Neal, man. Brandon Neal.
I spent more time with them than they did, but it's funny that when I met these guys, we found out, like, holy shit, our friends, we all kind of crossed paths in some way. And, you know, it makes us, it's sad that we're all in our mid to late 30s, and it's sad that how, you know, we get kind of reminiscent for the early 2000s, late 2000s, but damn, we could have done so much more, and we probably could have gotten so much, like I said, if we hooked up earlier in our lives, who knows, we could have been the fucking biggest bands in the world, because we all play music. That's what's so funny about all our friends. We're all musicians of some
Check
right.
out our SoundCloud, Bloody Chuckle Studios.
Now, I probably need to get me a new amp set and start practicing more.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna this Christmas. I want to do a music video for our
I just recently found out I'm actually a pretty goddamn good drummer, but maybe it's only because I'm on mushrooms. I don't know. They won't tell me the truth. We'll find out later. But yeah, ICP. We'll find out.
I want to do a video for our fake new metal band, Spastic Behavior, that you saw on our new metal reviews several years ago. I want to do a music video for those guys. We're going to record a track here pretty soon for that. But ICP,
Yeah, I'm looking
hyped.
forward to it. We'll see. I mean,
Want to see
hype level, we'll keep it neutral because, again, they've never been.
at the middle ground, because this new deck has been ugh.
Like I said, Bang Pow Boom, I think it's a 50-50 on me, for me, like that. What was their last album they came out with?
There was Bang Pow Boom, and then Death Pop.
Death Pop.
And then you had both the Missing Link, Lost and Found.
Yeah, those are different. That's their one-off albums on the side. But yeah,
Those
Missing
were cards,
Link.
man. Those were cards.
Missing Link
Were
wasn't.
just
I didn't like Missing Link. Bang Pow Boom was
Some
kind of
of it I
50-50. Half the
All of
album
it,
was
dude.
great. I love the fact that they did 3 different albums, but I kind of hate the fact that you had to buy 3 different fucking albums, or you bought the gold album that had the 3, really just 3 different songs. The first song was different.
I bought that gold nuclear edition.
The nuclear edition that had the DVD, the extras, all that stuff at the end. I'm hoping they don't do this. I'd rather them have one album, but then they have 3 offshoot albums because the flowers.
Because they did that again with the Death Pop.
Oh,
I
Death
wound up
Pop.
buying all 3 versions because each came with a completely different disc.
Because you had red, blue, green.
Red, blue, red, white, and black.
Red, white, and black. Yeah,
Got
that's right.
them bitches over here
No,
somewhere.
because that was Bang Pound Boom that had red, blue, green. Because it was the different fucking zombie. The first song was different in each one of them.
Yeah.
Then they had the gold edition,
On
which
Gold
had
Edition just mixed all 3
mixed
of those
all
on the
3 of them
first
together.
track.
I mean, it really did change one song, but I kind of wish they would do that, especially nowadays with more of a everything's going digital. Let's get one album, but then you have 3 separate albums for each flower.
Yeah,
petal.
3 little EPs. Knowing ICP, they'd be 12 songs each.
But you know, I'm still curious about how much farther this band can go, because those guys gotta be
Those
in
are
their
old,
fucking.
man.
They gotta be in their 50s, 60s.
It's crazy. There's a lot of people won't admit, but I'll straight up say they're legends in the hip hop community.
Well, they are, because I mean they were a comedy. They're just a. They're
a silly
it's,
hip hop band, dude.
Like they're with Eminem was a horrorcore is what it's called. It's kind of this funny, this comedic horror style based rapping, and they've been around. I mean, Jesus Christ, Eminem is old as shit. His daughter's a full grown woman. Ain't gonna lie, she's fucking kind of hot. Wow, Travis, I didn't go that far, but okay. But yeah, like I said, and ICP. I mean, their fans are gonna be our age. I mean, there's always gonna be new fans, but that's what's so sad is that I don't see bands getting the type of fans, like the fan worship, like how we grew up with. Bands had a following. I mean, the new Gen Z is a new generation that's out now, and they're more conservative, they're more leading, but bands just don't seem to have the pull. I mean, I guess the days of bands having massive amounts of CDs and long running tours are over. You get more of this now. It's just I hate to say we're getting old and we're just not realizing this shit. Bands are now like one and done kind of fucking bands nowadays. I don't even know really if
Is
too
this
many
still
new
Smashing
bands.
Pumpkins?
No, we're on ICP.
Oh. There's a new ICP song?
Remember
No.
the Yum Yum Flower?
Yum Yum Flower, man.
Oh.
How drunk are you, dude?
No.
You walked out and we started talking about
Look,
Yum Yum
we
Flower.
gotta end this because I need a cig and I gotta
Exactly.
pee real bad.
I'm on my
Okay.
second seat,
But yeah.
I have to go home.
There's really not much we know about it yet right now, and we'll get to it once we get more information. We'll find out a little bit more about it. Because always, you guys can tell us how you think.
Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the new Network songs? What do y'all think about the new System of a Down songs?
What do you think about how we fucking act like retards when we're drunk? Oh, I'm sorry. Our word is wrong. Mentally challenged alcoholics.
What do you guys think about the new Danny Elfman song? What do you guys think about, if you're an ICP fan, what do you think about this Yum Yum Flower? Where do you think it's going to go? Where are you going to go? Subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button. Check us out and other great podcasts on the darkdiscussions.com. That's our new home. We're no longer on Horophilia.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Horophilia is closing.
Any ideas you guys have for future content would be amazing.
Yeah, drop us some.
If there's bands you've heard of that we might not have said anything about, let us know. How about any ideas for how we do our future content would be great too.
Yeah, just drop us
You
a
guys
line,
enjoy us
man.
doing this weird shit where we
Yeah.
drink and fucking talk
Just
random
drinking
shit.
and talking about
If it's
shit.
too long, let us know. We can work on that
we
too.
got we got some Patreon content. Check out our Patreon. We have a handful of people who give requests.
Hell, we might all be out of a job here soon. So whatever can fucking keep us making money, please let us know.
Hit us up. And I'm totally hyped for the new ICP. It might be good, it might not be. Who cares?
Either way, we'll get it. We'll let you know whether
We'll
it
let
sucks
you
or
know.
not. And let's see, the new Smashing Pumpkins. We'll find out.
Find out. It's coming out at the end of the month.
Because all this month.
yeah, end of the
Holy
month.
shit! shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And let us know if you want to hear us talk about things about like video games, computers.
Yeah, because I do still want to do that.
Different
podcast,
genres of things,
man,
'cause,
where
I
we
mean-
talk about comic movies. I still want to do that podcast.
And if anybody on there is gamers, drop your gamer tag. Me and one of us probably, we have
He's a
PlayStation
hardcore
gamers. I'm a
gamer.
PC gamer. I'm on Steam. Let me know. I mean, I'm always looking for people to play games with.
what's your handle on Steam?
Oh, dude, I got a ton of shit. It'd be easier for you to fucking drop something from me, and we'll find out what we can do and shit like that. It'd be so much easier. David, he does a lot of cool shit with fucking Fallout
Yeah, check
stuff.
out David. He's got the YouTube channel Chaos and Fallout. He does a lot of cool ass Fallout builds. David is a cool ass Fallout settlement builder. Like
He does a little cool shit.
I thought I made some cool houses in that game, but now David is like legit.
Yeah, and like I said, we're looking forward to us introducing. Hopefully, we're gonna try to convince Mouse to start doing this with us. He said he would be interested. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's usually it starts off everyone's bored, but we get a little alcohol in us and we have fucking
Just
fun.
a little bit of liquid courage, y'all.
All we need is a liquid fire. So come on, drop us some money on Patreon and whatnot, so we can we gotta afford booze, people. If we all lose our
Gotta
jobs,
afford
we
it
gotta pay for
booze.
this shit somehow.
Yeah,
Shit
man.
ain't
So
free.
we'll see you guys later in a minute. I'm hoping we can get to a couple of these album
What's next?
reviews.
What's supposed to be coming?
We're there. We were talking about Pussifer.
You might have to pick one album because at this
I know
rate,
we.
we're gonna
It's
stick one
late
thing.
in the night. It is late in the night.
Okay, people.
Um,
Thanks for tuning in.
yeah, thanks
and,
for tuning in. We'll see you guys in a little bit. I need a piss and I need a cig, and
Holy
I
shit, it's
cannot.
1:30.
I cannot have any more beer.
Oh, I got